Yo, we back, man. Back in the building, man. What's in the building, man? For those that don't know, my name is Jeremiah. Please say the Yah. We got the most controversial man in the conscious community. We got Mr. Rabbi Lewis in the building. Before we go there, man, let me introduce my brother, Maharakah, man. Talk to the family. You're on mute, Maha.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, thank you.
Can anybody hear us? That was me.
Yeah, we can hear you out. Talk to us.
I'm gonna have to connect from here from my laptop.
Can you hear me, Maha? Yo. Rabbi Lewis, what's going on, man? Can you hear me, bro?
He said he got to put his headphones in, bro.
Okay. All right, man. So my brother's doing that, family. I just want to give an announcement about the next Hebrew Israelite Summit that's coming up February 4th, 5th, and 6th in Dallas. In Dallas.
Yo, let me in the room. Look in the back chat. Look in the back chat. All right, I can hear y'all. So let me try to remove my other one out the way. Just remove this. Let me take mine off of here.
I got you. Can you hear me out?
Yeah.
All right, family. So for those that are watching, we're getting prepared for the next Hebrew Israelite Summit. That's going to be in Dallas, Texas, February 4th through the 6th. There's going to be a meet and greet on Friday, Shabbat lesson, and then we'll have the actual summit. There also will be a music concert for those that are, interested in the truth music. Many powerful artists is going to be performing. Judah Mack going to be in the building. La Music going to be in the building. Miss Judah going to be in the building, and our Memphis brothers going to be in the building doing their thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So NYMG will be in the building. E37 Entertainment will be in the building. We're going to be doing our thing. Mahal, man, what's going on, man? Talk to people. Mahal, can you hear me? You're on mute, Doc. There you go.
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Be in the building. We can't hear you, Doc. Doing our thing. Mahal, man, what's going on, man? Talk to people. All right, we got a special guest, man, to the source, man. Rabbi Lewis, man, got a very interesting topic, as always. What's going on with you, Rabbi Lewis?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The name of Allah, the most merciful, the especially merciful. I've been witnessing.
We can't hear you, Rabbi.
Hold on. Brother, they can hear us on YouTube. You can't hear us. They can hear us.
Say again.
They can hear us on YouTube. That you can't hear us.
I can hear.
Yeah, but y'all can't hear us. YouTube can hear us.
Yeah, Maya, you can't hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all. I can hear y'all now.
Yeah, you got the mad static clean.
Say again, Mahal.
I said you got the mad static.
Oh, let me try to see what's up, man.
Rabbi Lewis, can you hear me?
Yeah, you can hear us on YouTube, brother. Something wrong with Yami's connection.
All right, but you can hear me though, right?
Yeah, YouTube can hear us.
You said you too can hear us?
Yeah, we're live on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. I'm just asking if you can hear me. That's all.
Yeah, everybody can hear us. Yeah.
All right, cool beans.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Con, I hear you. I hear you.
Oh, okay, come. All right, man. I don't know what's going on, man, but Rabbi Lewis, you there?
Testing, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear. All right.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. On YouTube. Aloha, Rabbi Lewis. Will I introduce myself to your panel? To your audience. Aloha, Rabbi Lewis. A little bit about me. I'm a published author, written over 30 books. So that was I contacted Rabbi Lewis. My background academically is in parasitology, a student of the renowned scholar, Hutler Clark, world-renowned scholar, one of her students. Also, comparative religion and Arabic studies at Timbuktu University. What did I miss? Oh yeah, investment banking. What an honor to be on the panel.
Come, man. We appreciate it, man. So listen, man, I have no idea, family, for those that are watching. I got no idea which direction Rabbi Lewis is gonna take us. But he has a particular topic that he wants to deal with in the Bible concerning who was Yahawashi, i.e. Jesus, praying to. And like you all, I have no direction where this man is going. So, Rabbi Lewis, man, what's going on, man? Talk to us.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. All right. So before I digress, I want to say something concerning. I'm sure people, if you're not under a rock, you've been hearing it's heating up with Ukraine and Russia. You heard about that, right? You know?
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to war. Looks like Russia's going to invade probably tomorrow. I'm not setting dates for what I'm hearing. So why is that relevant? I just dropped a new book called The 7 Year Tribulation, Preacher Rapture, and War in Biblical Prophecy, showing how the rapture is biblical, right? Many scholars and apologists assert or tote the claim that the rapture is not biblical. You familiar with that? The rapture, right?
Yeah. I'm very familiar with the rapture, brother.
Well, the rapture is biblical. My book is called, again, The 7 Year Tribulation, Pre-Trib Rapture, and War Within Biblical Prophecy. It's up on Amazon for $10. Ebook version, Kindle, showing how the rapture is biblical and the 7 year tribulation is biblical, despite the fact that it was allegedly told it in the 1800s by a woman named Darby, I believe her name was. Talk a little
Now
bit about that.
it was a white man by the name of J.N. Darby, man.
Yes, there you go. Right. Well, the rapture is biblical, and I prove it in the book. Right. So before we digress to tonight's time, I want to talk a little bit about the book.
Yeah, no, that's fine because the rapture is garbage. All right, and I would love to have that conversation as well. But go ahead.
Right. So I did all the math and everything in the book again. Yeah, let's dive in. So the Bible talks about in the book of Daniel how the sacrifice and the oblation would cease. That was a dual prophecy that happened under Antiochus Epiphanes, when the Seleucid Empire, who came into Jerusalem and put the pig on the altar on December 25th in biblical history. You familiar with that, right?
Yeah.
So Antiochus Epiphanes put the pig on the altar and caused the oblation the sacrifice and oblation to cease. Literally. Now, figuratively, this was also fulfilled by Jesus the Christ of Nazareth, also known as Yahawashi, when he died on the cross, allegedly, the sacrifice and oblation would cease, meaning the law of Moses of animal sacrifice, right? So let me slow it down. This was fulfilled in Daniel's, where it says the sacrifice and oblation would cease. This was fulfilled under Antiochus Epiphanes when he came and sacked Jerusalem, right? You with me? You with me? You guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
This happened under Antiochus Epiphanes when he literally came into Jerusalem. This also was figuratively fulfilled when Jesus died on the cross. It says he calls the sacrifice and oblation to cease. This is a representation of the Mosaic law of animal sacrifice stopped at that point. So it was fulfilled under Antiochus and under Jesus, a dual prophecy. Now, did you heard about the white dude, right? The other day, who had a heart transplant, a pig heart transplant? I don't know if you guys heard about that.
A white dude who had a pig
So
heart
there was
transplant?
so there was a white guy who had a pig heart transplant. This is the first time in history a pig heart was used as a transplant in the human body, right? This is a representation of the abomination of desolation, because the book of Acts was written by Apostle Luke, right? Says that but God is the dwelling temples made by hands. I don't agree with that, but he said that, right? You agree with that? Was that Luke who said that, right?
Said and Luke, he said what?
In the book of Acts, didn't Luke write Acts?
Yeah, some scholars say that. Yeah,
He said God is the dwelling temples made by hands, correct?
he said that God.
Doesn't dwell in temples made by hands.
Nah, he said the exact opposite of that, bro.
Okay. Well, the pig heart transplant is a representation of the abomination of desolation, because your body is the temple and your heart represents the holy holies of the temple. So this is actually was a motif, So let's a little bit about the book, my book on the 70-year tribulation, the 70-year tribulation, biblical, and I gave you all the math and everything. If you count from Artaxerxes, Artaxerxes was right.
Yeah, absolutely. We know who Xerxes was. He was the Persian ruler.
Yeah, so King Cyrus, under the Super Bowl son Shalatiel, he sent us back, the children of Israel, back to build the temple around, what year was that? What was that? They went into captivity in 606, correct?
Right.
And then we came out 70 years later. Cyrus he sent us back, but then under Artaxerxes, about 100 years later, around 537 BCE, he sent some other Israelites back to go build the wall by the temple, correct? And Ezra's the 7th chapter, I believe that is, correct?
Yeah, yeah. Israelites went back to build the temple under when Cyrus made the decree to free the Israelites to go back home.
Right. There was another exile under Nehemiah, correct? Under Artaxerxes, pursuant to Ezra's the 7th chapter, I believe. Nehemiah went back to the land, right? Nehemiah in the Bible, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Nehemiah, he talks about in Nehemiah how the children of Israel were speaking, they didn't understand Hebrew. He was pissed off. He actually got really pissed off and was smacking people around, because he's like, yo, they can't speak Hebrew. They didn't understand what he was saying. He was speaking Hebrew to the kids, Israelite babies, right? Correct? Is that correct, Yemia?
Yeah, that's right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yo, I can't hear you, Rabbi.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, so remember Nehemiah, correct? He went back to the land?
Yeah, Nehemiah. Yeah, we got the history on that. Yeah.
Yeah, he went back and he was smacking up people and plucking people's beards because the children of Israel, the little kids couldn't speak Hebrew. He was talking to them in Hebrew. They didn't understand him. He was like, because the Israelites was marrying strange wives.
Right.
They had Moabite wives, all kind of different wives, right? So, yeah, that's the gist of the books about the tribulation.
We can't hear you out.
That's all I had to say about the book on the tribulation.
Okay, so a few things. All right, so you said that the tribulation, you can prove that that's a real thing. Can you walk me through that?
Yeah, I won't give. I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but I won't give the whole book away for those who want to read it. That's why I was kind of tiptoeing, because I didn't want to give the book away if people want to actually read it. But I did all the math in the book. All the math is there. Now I'll give you a little taste, right? If you go to, can you hear me?
Yeah.
If you go to, what is it?
Are you saying that the tribulation that is spoken of in the book of Matthew, are you asserting that already happened?
No, that's called preterism. I don't believe in that. No, I'm saying there's a 7 year, there's a pre-trib rapture. After the pre-trib rapture, the 7 year tribulation starts. Then after the 7 year tribulation starts the millennial reign of Christ, also known as Yahawashi HaMashiach of Nazareth. So the rapture happens before the tribulation, and after the tribulation, the millennial reign begins. If that makes sense.
No, it does. It doesn't make sense at
Go
all.
ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Are you saying that Christ is coming back twice?
Yeah. So he comes back. He's not coming back. He comes back once. Before the tribulation, he raptures the saints. Then
Who
after the saints are raptured,
raptures the saints? Who?
Yahawashi, he raptures the saints. Then the 7 year tribulation starts. Then after the 7 year tribulation, he comes back to earth to establish the millennial reign. The rapture and millennial reign. Go ahead.
I just want to be clear. So he's coming back twice.
No, he's not coming back in the rapture. He's not going to come down. It's just he's going to touch down on the Mount of Olives. That's after the 7 year tribulation. Before the tribulation, he's going to rapture the saints up to the sky. He's not coming back to touch the ground yet. That's after the 7 year tribulation.
So let me get this straight. Christ is going to come up and pick up all the saints. Then he's going to come back again to deliver people that are wicked.
No, he's before the tribulation. So it's going to start probably next month. Before the tribulation.
Whoa. You said the tribulation is going to start next month?
Possibly. Well, we know Ukraine and Russia, I'm not setting dates, but it's heating up very bad. They're talking about Russia to invade Ukraine in the next few hours, 72 hours or so. I'm not setting dates, but that's what the experts are saying. Joe Biden himself said that they're going to invade soon. So,
okay, what does that have to do with Christ returning and rapturing people? Where is he taking them to?
the Bible doesn't say where they're taking them. It doesn't say. But it does say.
Yeah.
That's
so
speculation.
Let me get this straight. So Christ is going to come back, rapture people. Then he's going to hover over the earth for 7 years. And then come back and deliver people that didn't make the rapture and who would be considered wicked and evil.
Yeah,
because they didn't make the rapture.
Correct. There'll be a rapture, then there'll be a 7 year tribulation, and then subsequent to that, the millennial reign. He will come back to earth and start a millennial reign. Correct.
Okay.
And I'll give you all the mathematics in the book. So there's no way out of it hermeneutically, because I did the math for you in the book.
Can you show me anywhere in the Bible the word rapture?
Yes. So in the KJ, I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Give you a taste from the book. I don't want to get the whole book away, but those one.
Nah, bro. I need chapter and verse on the word rapture in the Bible, bro.
Sure. So in the KJV, it says there should be a falling away first before the dreadful day of the Lord. But if you look at that in Greek, it should say there should be a catching away first before the dreadful day of the Lord. So the Bible says in KJV, it should be a falling away first. Paul said it. But if you look at that in Greek, parizo, the Greek word there, it says there should be a catching away. before the great judgment of the Lord. That's talking about the rapture. The Bible's saying the rapture must happen before the great judgment day of the Lord, because the church is not subject to wrath, as it says in the Bible.
So
it
are
says,
you talking about in the book of Romans?
I'll get the verse. It says this should be a falling away first.
Hey, Maharaka, can you pull this up on your screen and put it up for the people?
Let me get the verse real quick. Huh.
All right. Yeah, because I mean, somebody said
I'm
an
sorry.
audience hovering over the earth for 7 years. That's extremely funny. Wow.
Go to 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Mahar, can you pull this up on the screen for us, Baba Kasha? Mahar, are you there? All right, hold on 1 second. One second. Maharaka, you're on mute, Doc. Oh, Judah the Shooter in the building. Shout out to the Polygamy Worlds.
Shalom. All right, hold on. All right, you're getting the echo. Okay.
Hey, Mahar, you got to mute one of them out. All right, can you hear me out?
Yes, brother.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you out. I need you to pull something up on the screen for me. Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, bro. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, Jeremiah?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, that's great. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get my headphones. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, cool. All right. So you said you wanted me to share something. Okay, cool. What you want me to pull up?
What's that chapter and verse?
Oh, excuse me. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 8.
2 and
Get
3.
that on the screen now.
2 and 3.
All right, cool. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8.
2 and 3.
2 and 3. All right, cool. Let me get it. Chapter 2, and you said verse 8?
2 and 3.
All right, I'll read it.
Nah, I need you to pull it up on the screen. We got to pull this up in the blue letter, right?
Okay, y'all don't, it's not pulled up, or it's not pulled up on that station. You know what? Listen, let me say this. Everybody that's listening on the E37 ministry page, please go to Yah World 777. Those that's on Facebook, go to Yah World 777 on YouTube. I'm gonna have to end this broadcast because I didn't get it together. All right, so I'll be right back in there, Jeremiah. Give me a second.
All right, so while he's pulling this up, what we're looking for is the word tribulation, which you've already admitted it's not in the Bible. Because even when we look this up in the Greek, is it going to say tribulation, Rabbi Lewis?
Okay. That's not what I said. Can you hear me?
Yeah, is it gonna say rapture?
Yeah, repeat. I mean, the Greek word I believe is rapizio, if I'm not mistaken. So you get the word rapture from rapizio. But let me confirm that. I have to pull the file up, my book file up, to look at it. Hopefully, my computer doesn't crash.
Yeah, hey Judah, man, I might need to bring you on, man. I might need to bring you on. All right. Yeah, Judah says that that's not the word rapture. So we're going to pull it up for the people, right? We're going to pull this up for the people because Rabbi has a book where he asserts that he can prove that rapture, the rapture that's spoken of by J.N. Darby,
Brother, you're breaking up.
actually true.
Hold on, brother, you're breaking up.
All right, can you hear me clearly?
Now you're breaking up. Shit.
Hey, Mahar, can you hear us clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, so again, the brother is asserting that the doctrine, the rapture doctrine that was created by a white man by the name of J.N. Darby. Any of you can look this up, family. This was created in the 1800s. Nobody believed this before J.N. Darby. Okay? I want to make that extremely clear. Rabbi Lewis, would you agree to that?
No, I addressed it in the book. That's bogus.
That's bogus. Okay. All right.
Okay, so can I say one thing before we go forward?
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta meet your mic, brother. What the hell you got back? You robotic, bro.
You kind of
I
breaking up.
pulled the scripture up, Jeremiah. I pulled the scripture up. If you put the feed up.
Let me say something. You got bad breaking up bad, bro.
I mean, if y'all wanna start it over, I don't know what's doing, Jeremiah. Let me stop the screen share. Let me call him.
Because everybody's breaking up. Can I hear clearly?
Now you sound like a robot too.
Okay.
You want to restart the broadcast, brother?
No. I'm finna fix it right now, man.
Can we play some tunes?
Yeah, play some tunes, man. All right, can y'all hear me clearly?
Yeah.
All right, can you share your screen?
All right, I'm gonna share the screen. You gotta let me get into the world. Okay. I'm up. So we in verse 3?
Yes.
I guess I'll read. It says, Let no man.
Hold up. Let's go into the blue letter because we need to go into the Greek one.
No, sorry guys, the word rapture is not in that. It's a different verse.
Say again.
That's not the verse.
Okay, so where is the verse at?
Yeah, that just it says falling away. The background.
You break it up.
You robotic again.
Can you hear me clearly?
No, you're robotic.
Going off. What you on your iPhone? Oh, yeah, I don't know where your Ak, you can still hear me?
Yeah, we'll just wait for him to come back, brother. We can fix it, man.
All right, can you hear me clearly?
Yes, we can hear you clear now.
All right.
You said it ain't
Now
in this
you're
verse.
saying that word in 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3 is not the word rapture, correct?
Correct. Yeah, it just says falling away, but it should say catching away.
Okay. We're looking for the word rapture, though.
Yeah, sure. We'll do that. That's the wrong verse. I found it. I'm in my book. All right. Can I read it?
You can give us the chapter and verse and we can read it.
Yeah. The closest to the word rapture comes in 1 Thessalonians 4:17. It is the Greek word harpazo. In Greek, the word is written harpazo. Essentially, the definition of the word comes to mean the seed is not to be carried or caught up, right? It says the rapture of the church is otherwise known as the second. Okay, that's irrelevant. It says after that, who we are still alive.
Hold up. You said 2 Thessalonians chapter 4.
1 Thessalonians 4:17.
Oh, God, I'm about to say.
So it says, after that, we who are still alive and are left will be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so we'll be with the Lord forever, right?
Where we at, 4 and what?
17. So if you look at the word for caught up there, it's the Latin, in Latin is rapio, which we get the word rapture from. So in Greek, I don't know the Greek word there. The Greek word there is harpazo. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, harpazo.
The Greek word is
Strong's
harpazo.
G726. Harpazo.
Yes, now, okay, stop that for a second. So if you look at this in Latin, the Greek word is harpazo, but the Latin word there equivalent to harpazo is rapio, where you get the word rapture from, right? Now let's prove that. If you go to Acts chapter 8, verse 39, it says, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you out.
So again, the Greek word is harpazo, 1 and 4:17, but the Latin word is rapio, where you get the word rapture from, right? In Latin. Now it says, notice also the word rapture is used in Acts the 8th chapter, verse 39, to describe how God's spirit caught up Philip near Gaza and brought him to Sisera. You feel with the story, right? Hello?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So it says, notice also the word rapture is used in the book of Acts chapter 8, verse 39. Describes how God's spirit caught up Philip near Gaza and brought him to Sisera, as well as 2 Corinthians 12:2-4, to describe Paul's experience of being caught up in the third heaven. So the concept of rapture is enshrined in Scripture. So you get two examples of rapture, three examples. 1 Thessalonians 4, the Greek word is harpazo, but the Latin word is rapio, where you get the word rapture from. Second, Acts the 8th chapter, verse 39, where Philip got raptured up in Gaza and Hashem brought him to Sisera. Also, in 2 Corinthians 12, it's used there when Paul was caught up in the third heaven. So you see the word rapio in the Latin, which comes from the word rapture. The word rapture is in the Bible in Latin.
Where's rapio at, brother, please? Where you see that at?
That's 1 Thessalonians 4:17 in Latin.
No, I'm in I want to follow you with it, brother. I mean, you're going a little fast, man. So
Yeah, no. That's in the Latin, brother, not the Greek. The Strong's is Greek. I said in the Latin equivalent to the word harpazo, the word is rapio.
All right, so we have a Latin concordance we can look at.
A Latin concordance, not that I know. No, but I do have the Latin in my book. Yeah. The Latin word is rapio. The Greek is harpazo. So the word raps is in the Bible in Latin.
Can I see that word that you're talking about, though? I just want to see it. Yeah, you said it's the equivalent.
Yeah, the word harpazo. So that robotic again. Yeah, robotic.
And that's when they come up, and that's where the part where it said they would come up or caught up. Caught away. Pause.
Now, I want to explore this for a minute, right? I want to explore this for a minute because you've already stated that you don't know where they're going. And you asserted that Christ is coming back to earth twice, right? Or 3 times. First time he came through Mary. Second time he's coming back to rapture. And the third time he's coming back to take over the earth. Right?
That's what I'm saying, correct. Yes.
All right. Is there anywhere in the Bible that speaks about a third coming?
Certainly. So I can find it in my book. I'm gonna give the whole book away, like I said, but
You said harpazo in Greek is translated in Latin by what?
rapio. What rapio? You get the word rapture from Latin. Rapio.
Okay, so I'm gonna take that word harpazo, and I'm gonna go do some translations. Okay. Let me see this one. And here. And here. Oh, we having a good time.
Let me out. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can I say something while he's looking it up?
Yeah.
Oh no, y'all can go ahead. I'm in the background, just checking, cross references. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, sure. So I want to say one thing, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now we look in the Aramaic, as we talked about before in the show in the Peshitta Bible. Joseph Arimathea went to Pontius Pilate, in the Bible and asked for Jesus' dead body, right? But if you look at that verse in the Aramaic, Jesus was still alive, actually. So in the Aramaic, it says the Bible, the KJV says Joseph Arimathea and Nicodemus. Not Nicodemus, what was that? Was it Nicodemus, right? Who took Jesus to the cross? Was that Nicodemus?
Yeah, Nicodemus asked for the body of Christ, yeah.
Right. Okay, cool. Okay, making sure. It actually says he was alive still in the Aramaic. You read that in the Aramaic. I wrote a book called Aramaic Origins of New Testament, Christian and Greek Mistakes, showing how the original Bibles were written in Aramaic, not Greek. That's another topic. So in the Regency in the Greek Aramaic, it says Jesus was still alive when Joseph asked for his body from Pilate. And I have in the book the Aramaic translation. Okay, let me see. So in Aramaic, he was still alive. In fact, it's a book called the Gospel of Thomas, where it says Jesus was seen in India after the crucifixion. Right? Hello,
Bro, we can hear you, bro.
So the book of the Gospel of Thomas is called. It claims that Jesus was in India actually after the crucifixion, showing that he survived the crucifixion. He didn't die, and that's backed up by the Aramaic, because the Aramaic version of that verse, when it says Joseph of Arimathea took Jesus with the Pilate, right? It says he was still alive. His living body was taken off the cross. And Gospel of Thomas says he was in India after the crucifixion, showing he survived it. It's even another source that says that Jesus was still alive during, Emperor Trajan.
Nicodemus did not get the body of Yahawashi.
No, that was Joseph of Arimathea.
Okay, so what you was talking about, Nicodemus again?
No, Joseph of Arimathea in the Aramaic Bible, it says in the KJV, it says he asked for Jesus' dead body from Pontius Pilate, right?
Right.
But the Aramaic Bible says that he was still alive. When Joseph of Arimathea asked for the body, Jesus was still alive. His living body, he was still alive. That's what the Gospel of Thomas says, that Jesus wasn't seen in India after the crucifixion. He was still alive, meaning he survived the crucifixion.
Oh, so he never was crucified.
Correct. According to the Gospel in the Aramaic, he was still alive.
Because the Aramaic Gospel says that.
Yeah, it says he was still alive after he was taken off the cross. He didn't
that
die.
One book.
No, it's not just the book, the Gospel of Thomas also.
I don't subscribe to the Gospel of Thomas.
It tells you that they saw Jesus in India after the crucifixion happened.
Okay, that's cool.
In fact, it's even Irenaeus, Saint Irenaeus said, I believe Jesus was still alive during the reign of Emperor Trajan. Now you know where Trajan lived, right?
So could he not be alive, like when he was alive after he crucified and rose and then met the disciples after he died and came back to life? Couldn't that have been like the same situation? That would make, to me, more sense.
No, because you know who Emperor Trajan was.
So hold on. You're saying that he never died on the cross?
According to the Gospel of Thomas in the Aramaic.
According to the Gospel of Thomas, he never died on the cross.
Yeah, they saw him in India after the crucifixion.
Right. Hold on. So according to the Thomas, right?
Yeah.
When was this book of Thomas published?
It's probably 2nd, 3rd century.
Can you send me the information on that so I can look it up, please?
Yeah, it's in my book. The book is
so
called
the second, 3rd century, right?
Yeah, around that time. But the book is called The 7-Year Tribulation, Preach It, Ration, 1 3 Biblical Prophecy by myself, Rabbi Lewis. It's up on Amazon for $10. We want to find out more information about this information.
Oh God.
So
okay.
Okay.
Hey,
so
that's what I'm saying. You know Emperor Trajan was.
So
right?
Was the book of Matthew written before the book of Thomas?
The Gospel of Matthew?
Yeah.
The guy, according to Eusebius, Matthew was written in Aramaic, or was originally written in Aramaic. Eusebius said that.
Okay, that's cool. I'm asking, was Matthew book version of the testimony of Mashiach Yahawashi as it predates Thomas?
That's according to Bart.
Yes, nigga. The answer is yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So.
Well, I was saying something.
What about Mark? What about Mark?
Before we put the car for the horse, I want to say.
What about Mark? What about Mark?
Hold on. We can do that in a minute. I want to say one thing before we go forward.
Nah, man, you taking us the 200, 300 years with the book of Thomas, brother.
All right, bro.
Luke was 85 CE. Like I'm trying to figure out how you was going to go over to Mark, Luke, Matthew, and jump to Thomas to talk about the book of Aramaic book that trumps.
Hey, can you look up something for me real quick in the book of Matthew?
Yes, sir.
26 and 35, man.
Matthew 26, 35. I just can't. Matthew 26, 35. Matthew 26, 25, right?
Yeah.
Then Judas.
35.
I'm sorry, Salak. Peter said unto him, though.
Now go up to 30, start at 31.
All right. Then said Hamashiach unto them, all ye shall be offended because of me this night. For it is written, I will smite the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock shall be scattered abroad.
Right.
Right? And it says, but after I am risen again.
Hold up. This is Matthew, which was written first. He said what?
But after I am risen again.
Right. Go ahead.
I will go before you into Galilee. Peter answered and said unto him, though all men shall be offended because of thee, yet will I never be offended. Yahawashi said, verily I say unto thee, that this night before the cock crow, thou should deny me thrice.
Now I want you to jump up to
He risen again. He probably just got off the cross. He got off the cross. That's what happened. Who took him? So who took him off the cross that he was nailed to? Zechariah 11:7. Let me just pull that out so we can make sure that we got thus what is written, brother. Okay, Zechariah 13:7.
right, because and then after that I want to go to Isaiah 53, because there's a prophecy concerning the Messiah that must come to pass. Right.
So Zechariah 13:7 says, awake, O sword, against my shepherd, and against the man that is my fellow, said Yahweh of hosts. Smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered, and I will turn my hand upon the little ones. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the all right, so that's on that.
No, bring it down. Now finish your point. You good?
And I will bring the third part through the fire, will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power. So this sounds like prophecy of the Messiah coming.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Talk about things that was happening during that particular time and in the future.
So I respond to that, Yemia?
Yeah, hold on. Let the brother finish. Go ahead, Mahal.
I'm just saying, as the brother brought out that Yahawashi, was died, he was risen. I mean, but based on what you're saying, I mean, you're just saying that forget Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. We're just going to go with Thomas, which you said is 2nd, 3rd century. So there is no Peter and nobody then, right?
Right. If I go respond to that before we go forward to Isaiah 53.
Hold up. He didn't read. What did you read out?
Zechariah 13:7. Awake.
He read Zechariah.
Yeah, I read Zechariah.
Now, before you respond to a scripture that we haven't read, let me read the scripture. Go to Isaiah 53.
Isaiah 53. Isaiah 53.
Verse 9. Really read 7 through 9. So we get the context.
Okay. Isaiah 53:7. He was oppressed, and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He has brought as a lamb to the slaughters, and as a sheep before her shearers is dumb, so he opened not his mouth. He was taken from prison and from judgment. Who shall declare his generation? For he's cut out of the land of the living.
Hold up, Ox. Wait. He was what?
Cut off out of the land of the living.
Come on.
For the transgression of my people was he stricken.
Mm-hmm.
And he made his grave.
Hey, what is the only type of people that goes into graves?
Dead people.
Right.
That's dead people.
Right.
With the wicked and with the rich. Oh, that's so bad right there. And with the rich and his death. Right? He was up there on the cross with sinners and everything.
Hold up. In his what?
He said, and he made his grave with the wicked.
Uh-huh.
Right? Well, he wasn't wicked. He was being crucified with the wicked and with the rich in his death.
In his death.
In his death.
In his death.
Dead world, gone. And Joseph came and gave him a tomb. That was his tomb. And he had bread. Because he had done no violence. Neither was any deceit in his mouth. So the question is, brother, who is this guy here in 53? Who is he? Who is the he in 53?
Sure, if I can respond to that email, 3 things.
Okay, hold on. Let me get this last thing, and I just want to sum it up because we know that that's biblical prophecy. Let's go to St. John.
Hold on. Let me read 13. All right?
Okay, so
hold up. Let me finish. Yeah, it pleased Yahweh to bruise him. He hath put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed. He shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of Yahweh shall prosper in his hand. He shall see of the travail of his soul, and shall be satisfied. By his knowledge shall my righteous servant justify many, but he shall bear their iniquities. Therefore will I divide him a portion with the great, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong, because he hath poured out his soul unto death. And he was numbered with the transgressors, and he bare the sin of many, and made an intercession for the transgression. So we got death, grave, death, all type of stuff.
right. So is it safe to say, Maharaka, that if the Messiah, or if Hamashiach Yahawashi, the word English calls Jesus Christ, did not die on the cross, then he did not fit the prophecy found in Isaiah?
Oh yeah, that person that never died, that Thomas was talking about.
Yeah.
That's not the prophecy of Isaiah 53 at all.
Would you agree with that, Rabbi Lewis?
No, if I can respond to that.
Yeah, hold up. I just want to get the proof on Christ real quick. St. John chapter 19, verse 34. Real quick, and I'm going to give it right to you, Rabbi Lewis. St. John's chapter 19, verse 34.
Just know John's not a part of the Synoptic Gospels. Just to know that. Go ahead.
Okay, I can get this same passage in Matthew, brother.
Because John's not a part of the Synoptic Gospels. You know why, right?
No. I'm not going to let you do that. Let's go to Matthew chapter 27, verse 49, brother.
Okay. Matthew 27. So we're playing your field. Matthew 27, what?
49.
Yes, sir. I got it right here for you. The rest said, let be. Let us see whether Elias will come to save him. Yahawashi, when he had cried again with a loud voice, yield up the ghost.
Now, Rabbi Lewis, I'm no rocket scientist, brother, but can you explain to me what does it mean for a man to yield up the ghost?
To die.
Right. In the book of Matthew, correct?
Yeah, sure.
Now you can respond, because we see in Isaiah, the Messiah, in order for Christ to fit that biblical prophecy, he had to die. And then we go into Matthew and see that he yielded up the ghost, which you just confirmed means death. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, inshallah, I'll make it quick. So first thing, something called the Q document, which Gospel Mark is the oldest gospel we have. It's Gospel Mark. The Q document is a document that predates Mark, and if I'm not mistaken, got background noise. If I'm not mistaken, the crucifix is not in the Q document. So, like I said, the Q document, which is proto Mark, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
The Q document, which is proto Mark, Gospel Mark, there's no crucifixion or resurrection verses in it, if I'm not mistaken. Second thing, Isaiah 53 is banned for being read in the synagogues. They don't read us. It's actually banned for being read because for obvious reasons. Last point, we got background on.
Oh, my bad.
The Q document. So, like I said, the Q document, there's no resurrection or crucifixion verses, if I'm not mistaken. Last point, he made his grave with the wicked. So, according to the narrative, there were two thieves on the cross next to Jesus, right? Correct? Two thieves,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But the only issue with that is the Romans didn't crucify people for stealing. So that makes no sense for there to be two thieves next to Jesus on the cross because the Romans didn't crucify for stealing. So they wouldn't crucify the thief because stealing wasn't punishable by crucifixion. So the story is obviously bogus. Last point, the Bible
What?
says, go ahead.
What? It depends on what they stole. And what chapter and verse do it say there was two thieves?
Sure, I'll get it. Before we put the cart for the horse, I want to say one more thing, and I'll get that verse. That's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Pilate, it says that Pilate, the Jews crucify him. His blood be on, and Pilate was like, okay, do it, right? That's kind of not like Pilate, because Pilate was actually kicked out of Jerusalem for beating people up in the crowd. For him to acquiesce like that, it's not in his character. Pilate was kicked out of Judea for killing people in the crowd, for beating people up, sending guards to the crowd and beating people up. For him to just acquiesce like that to the crowd is not like Pilate. Can you guys hear me?
All right, what evidence do you got that he didn't acquiesce to the crowd?
No, I said works Flavius Josephus' work, Articles of the Jews. He shows how Pilate was.
I don't have no problem with that, but what evidence do you have to prove that he didn't acquiesce to the crowd, as you said? What evidence do you have?
I said Josephus' work, Articles of the Jews. He shows how Pilate was fired from Jerusalem, Judea, for sending people in the crowd and beating people up. He was renowned for beating people. He would have never acquiesced like that. Like that was like not his character. Like that was totally not characteristic.
So again, you didn't answer my question. So that's clear speculation. So can we move on?
Sure. So you asked about the two thief verse, right?
Yes.
Correct. Okay. Let me get that. Then I want to say one more thing, but I'll get that first. 1 second.
Because I want to get back to this rapture thing. I'm not done with it, bro.
Go to Matthew chapter 27, verse 38. Matthew 27, 38. Hold on. You guys hear me?
Oh, where you want us to go at, brother?
The book of Matthew chapter 27, verse 38.
Okay, Matthew 27. You pull it up.
I'm waiting for it to load. My computer's not loading. 1 second.
You want me to pull it up?
Yeah, if you could. My computer's slow. I just got a new laptop. So.
And it's slow?
Yeah, I got a new laptop, but I'm on my old laptop.
At Matthew 27 and what?
38. I believe that's the verse.
All right. There were two thieves crucified with him, one on the right hand and on the left hand.
You there, Yimya?
And they were passed by, revile him, wagging their heads.
You there, Yimya?
Yes, I read it, brother.
Yeah, so as you can see,
so you saying the Romans didn't crucify people for stealing?
Yeah, so that makes no sense to be two thieves because they didn't. Crucifixion wasn't for stealing. They never crucified thieves.
So why Christ was crucified?
No, see the people next to him who says there were two. Read that again, brother.
I'm saying, but was not Christ?
No, brother,
crucified?
Read that again, brother.
Okay. There were two thieves crucified with him, one on the right hand and one on the left.
Can't stop there. So the only issue with that is the Romans did not crucify for stealing. So that makes no sense to even mention that because they didn't crucify for stealing. But last point.
How just because you say that doesn't make it true.
Hold on, before we do that, I want to last thing.
No. Just because you said that, brother, the Romans did not crucify for stealing. I mean, where's your facts on that?
Sure, we could do that. I want to see one more thing, then I yield the floor if I could. You hear me out?
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
But why though? So last point I yield. Mark contradicts Matthew. Matthew 28, it's a popular one. Probably heard of this myth, right? Or contradiction. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We hear you. Go ahead,
So
bro.
Matthew 28 and 8. It said, put up Matthew 28 and 8 real quick. Let me go to Mark chapter 16, verse 8.
Where you want to go at?
Matthew 28 and 8. We're going to Mark 16 and 8.
Matthew
So how
28.
Matthew contradicts Mark.
Matthew 28 and what?
And 8.
Okay. And they departed quickly from the sepulchre with fear and great joy, and did run to bring his disciples word. What are we reading?
Talking about Mary Magdalene and Mary. They were at the tomb, and it says they ran and told the disciples what happened, right? So they ran and told the disciples, what happened at the tomb, right? Go to Mark 16 and 8.
All right, hold on, brother. Let me make sure I'm reading in context, brother, before you jump all over the place.
If you read the backdrop of the story, right? This is about Mary Magdalene and Mary, Jesus' mother, going to the tomb, and then they ran and told the disciples what happened at the tomb or whatever, with the angels and everything. Now go to Mark 16, it shows the contradiction.
Mark what?
16 and 8. So in this narrative, they ran and told the disciples, correct? You guys agree?
Agreeing was written in the scripture, brother.
Right,
Matthew 16 and 8.
Yeah.
And they went out quickly and fled from the sepulchre, for they trembled and were amazed. Neither said they anything to any man, for they were afraid.
Stop there. So in Matthew, they ran and told the disciples. In Mark, they were too afraid to tell anybody. So they were too afraid, or did they go run to the disciples? That's a contradiction. You know what happened?
Bro,
hold on, brother.
It's not a contradiction.
Hold on, brother. Let me finish. It is a contradiction. Now, let me show it is. I'm gonna prove it right now. So all the verses after verse 8 and Mark 16 were not in the original canon. All the verses in Mark 16 after verse 8 were added by scribes. That's a historical fact. In fact, if you go to Bible Gateway, it tells you that all the verses in Mark 16 after verse 8 were added by scribes to try to correct the contradiction. So in Matthew 28, they ran and told the apostles what happened. In Mark 16 and 8, they were too afraid to tell anybody what happened. It's a contradiction. So the scribes added to Mark 16. All the verses after verse 8 are added later. I yield.
Okay. So you said the Bible Gate says that?
The Bible Gateway. If you go to Mark 16, the Bible Gateway.
The Bible, and then where else are we going to go? The Bible Gateway. Where else are we going to go to find that contradiction? Because I got some old Bibles too. I mean, I'm trying not to pull them out.
Yeah, so all the verses in Mark 16 after verse 8 are appendixes.
Because the Bible Gateway says so.
Of course. I mean, that's not the only source. I mean, that's a main. That's
the one you're using right now. So
yeah, it'll tell you. Go to Mark.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna pull the Bible Gateway up right now.
Sure.
Okay. I want to respond to that. Those two scriptures too. So I'm just want to write it down right quick. Oh man. I'm about to get into this words in a second, brother. Okay. That was Matthew was reading. Matthew what? That was 27, right?
Matthew 28 and 8 and Mark 16 and 8. 28
and Mark 16 and 8. Okay, thank you. All right. And so you want me? We're gonna go to Bible Gateway, right? And we're gonna read what? What you want me to see here?
Mark 16 and 8. Mark 16.
In the KJV?
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. I'll tell you what to type in.
I'm looking at the King James Version of the Bible Gateway, right?
Go down to the bottom of the page. It should tell you that it's added. You see that?
Where? Going to Matt? Which one? Mark? I'm going to Mark, right?
Yeah, 16 and 8.
Okay, cool.
Let me see what to type in. Let me look it up right now. Hopefully my computer doesn't crash.
Mark 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They got all the verses after 8 here in the Bible Gateway.
No, I mean the bottom should tell you that they were.
So they're gonna have it there anyway. Then say it was added. Yeah, the Bible Gateway is gonna just put some added stuff and then say it was added.
Okay, I'll tell you what to type in. I just found it. Type in Mark 16. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm in Mark 16 at the Bible Gateway.
Okay, type in Mark 16 and 8.
Oh, let me get my source, man. Hold on, man. Yo, brother, you're gonna have to be pulling out some historical records, brother. What you saying, brother? Because you just doing a whole lot of talking, brother.
Right. Okay, just type in Mark 16.
You're doing a whole lot of talking, brother.
Hold on, brother. Go to Mark 16.
So what you saying is that every Bible version is off, right? But when you jumped off and you done went around a whole bend after you went and put your foot in your mouth talking about the book of Thomas, right? Which was 2nd, 3rd century, and all the books that we're reading now was way before that. You know what I'm saying? And now you're jumping all over the place. What happened to Thomas?
Okay, I got you. Go to Mark 16 and the NIV on Bible Gateway.
All right, I'm at the Bible Gateway, brother.
Yeah, go type in, pull it up in the NIV, Mark 16.
Why I gotta go to the NIV for?
Because we're gonna look at the footnotes.
Nah, man, brother, we already know the NIV is trash. Huh? The NIV is trash, brother. That was written by some goddamn cracker honky boy, okay, that had no knowledge of the scriptures at all.
That's not the point.
At all.
We're going to the footnotes.
At all.
We're not looking at the NIV. We're just going to the footnotes, the bottom of the page.
Well, we go there, brother, all you want, brother. But anything from the NIV is not credible at all.
Mark 16 NIV and go to the bottom.
Now, you're gonna sit there and discredit Matthew and John, but you're gonna just you're gonna sit here and big up the NIV, brother.
No, we're not reading NIV. I'm just going to the footnotes of Mark 16.
Why would I go to the footnotes from the fucking? I'm sorry, from the NIV, bro, which is false.
Bro, I got you, bro. Just type in it real quick, bro.
What are you talking about, man? I did a whole thing on the NIV, man. Like, get out of here with that. All right, let me go to the NIV, man.
We'll go down under verse 8. Just type in Mark 16.
New Living NIV right here, International Version. Okay.
Yeah. I'll go under verse 8 and read that.
I'm gonna go under verse 8.
Read verse 8 first, then read right under that in the brackets. You should see in the brackets.
Oh, let me make sure they switching it. Okay. All right. The earliest manuscript with some other ancient witnesses do not have verse 19 through 20.
Right. Now, verse 8 says, hold on, brother. Verse 8 says, trembling and bewildered, the woman went out and fled from the tomb, right?
Right.
They said nothing to anyone because they were afraid. Now, read under that again.
Read what? Verse 9?
Read under verse 8 in the brackets.
The earliest manuscript is some other ancient witnesses do not have verses 9 through 20.
Correct. So the scholars are showing you in Bible Gateway.
No. We ain't gonna do that. Yeah. You say the Bible Gateway, the NIV under the tab NIV, which is fucking false. Okay. All right. Bogus. They took mad scriptures out the Bible. So now, if this is accurate on this thing right here, then we should be able to go through multiple versions here and see if they got the same thing being said. Can we do that?
And do what you want, bro. I'm here.
Okay. All right. Verse 8. Then they have appendix to long ending. 9, 10. They got 9, 10, 11, 12 here. Right? So they got verses under there. Well, that's the Catholic one. The Catholic Bible. I got you some.
I want to make this clear. The reason that they do that, Mr. Rabbi Lewis, is because they're trying to make justifications for the altering of the Bible, which they have.
Right.
When you go to Matthew's 18 and 11, guess what? 18 and 11 is not in the NIV. Did you know that, Rabbi Lewis?
Of course.
Okay, so why is that, sir?
Because it's not an original manuscript.
Oh, so whatever the NIV saying now, we going with it?
Bro, there is over 195 altered scriptures in the NIV, and you're telling me that the NIV is the correct text because the reason that these scriptures are altered is because it's not an original text?
Was Jimmy Swaggart was the spokesman for the NIV. And they was all, and the NIV came from a goddamn governmental set. Matter of fact, they was part of the government. Okay. Two, they came throughout the slavery abolished. They was we call it abolitionists. Okay. And they was about to be totally hawk smashed, finished in the early 1930s and revamp themselves into this Christian type movement. And Jimmy Swaggart was their main damn catalyst to push forth their doctrine. You talking about the NIV?
Yeah, man, because man, one thing I've noticed after dealing with you, man, is that number one, you all over the place with your sources. And the validation that you have are not accredited. There's no validation for the NIV to alter the scriptures that they altered. This is why it's not a top-selling Bible. Many scholars have went into research on what NIV have done to the biblical narrative. All right. So all of that is just confusion and nonsense. It's no way that we can take these assertions seriously, bro. So now we went into the biblical narrative. You had a problem with the book of John. So we took you to Matthew's to show you that Christ actually died. This is where we are. Did you try to jump to something else?
First of all, it's a known fact that Shakespeare wrote the King James Version.
Oh my God, bro.
Shakespeare wrote the King James.
Bro, give me the evidence right now.
Sure. Hold on a second.
Oh my God. This is just utter nonsense, man. It's unbelievable. And I hope you don't try to go to the book of Psalms and try to
please don't do that old school.
Please don't do that, bro.
Please don't do that old school.
That's exactly what I was about to do.
Brother, that don't work, brother. You need to show historical witnesses.
No, Maha. Let them do it.
All right,
let's go ahead and disprove. All we got to do, because that whole thing is dead once you go into the Hebrew. You finish, huh? The Hebrew don't support that. That's nonsense.
Yeah, you go down. He was the one of the translators at the Hampton Court Conference under.
Show
King
me the
James.
proof of that. Show me the proof.
Yeah, use your laptop, brother. The slow worlds.
Yeah, my laptop is slow. 1 second. This is
So now you can't use the Bible to validate Christ didn't die.
Right.
You're going to these wild out sources when there are people that actually hate the Bible, don't want Christ to be true. The whole point of this bringing you on was so you can prove who Jesus prayed to. We can't even get to that because you want to throw out all of you want to throw out all of this. You want to spew all of this with no evidence and no proof, man.
Yeah, I want to get into that. I mean, if we could, the topic of this discussion.
Yeah, we can definitely get into that. But before we do, you're gonna sit here and admit that Christ died according to the book of Matthew.
That you said that you didn't go against that book,
right? Now, according to the book of Matthew, did Christ die? Yes or no, brother?
Yeah, of course. Go to the Gospels. Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, according to the book of Matthew, right?
We heard you, bro. Please don't say that again. According to go ahead, Maha.
Yeah. So Matthew predates Thomas, right?
Facts.
Sure.
Okay, so why did you quote Thomas then?
Sure.
Why would you quote Thomas if Matthew predates it and you agree with Matthew?
Before we put the cover on Shakespeare's in Psalms 46.
Oh my goodness,
But you guys already know about that, so you already know about that. So no reason to beat a dead horse.
No, bring out your scripture, brother. Psalms, what you want, Psalms?
No, let's look at that, bro. So I want anybody out there that's listening, and somebody try to pull this move. This how you handle it, man.
Yeah, so Psalms 46, he was apparently he was one of the. He was
the 46. Hold on. Let him get it on the screen.
Where you at, brother? Psalm 76, you said?
Go in the blue letter.
Psalm 76 and what, man? Forgot.
46. You have the Coverdale's version. Okay.
Brother's been smashed.
That man said the Coomandale version.
This guy go all kind of. He got his versions. He got his versions, and all the versions that we have is finished according to law. I got old chapters. I got old Bibles in here too, brother. What about the translation of the four Gospels from the Syriac of Synodic?
Hold on. So I got it pulled up here. It says some believe that Psalms 46 may be translated by Shakespeare. The King James version of the Bible was printed in 1611 when Shakespeare was 46 years old. It is a faint possibility, but no one knows for sure. James C. Humes notes that the 46th word from the top of the 46th psalm is shake, and the 46th word from the bottom is spear. So actually, Shakespeare put his signature in Psalms 46. He was 46 years old. If you go from the 46th word from the top is shake, the 46th word to the bottom is spear, meaning Shakespeare. Shakespeare wrote that. Hey.
All right, so even in that assertion that you just read, that this is not a fact. You understand that, correct?
Yes, it's an assertion, correct.
An extremely reaching assertion. Okay. Yo, man, we got Judah the shooter in the building, man. Judah just couldn't hold back. Yo, what's going on?
Judah here?
Yeah.
I'll put this thing down.
Yo, what's going on, man?
Yo, man. What's up, Judah, man?
Lord, hey!
Man. I'm gonna take my camera off since you there, brother.
I'm gonna turn my camera on. You know, I like to turn my camera on. Yeah, so I'm a bit confused about. I thought the topic was who did Yahawashi pray to?
Right, that's what
book do you subscribe to that you hold as holy? Because in one breath you quote from this version of the book, then you go to this version of the book, then you quote in commentary. What version of the I guess Bible, like what do you believe in the Quran? Like what do you subscribe to? I'm like from the audience viewpoint, I am confused. Like, yo, and anybody know me, I'm very learned. I'm confused. Like, where are we going with this? Like, even when we went to 1 Thessalonians 4:17, he tried to use the word rapture, the word rapimir, and then saying that was the word for rapture. But then even if it was, even though it's not, 1 Corinthians 15, the 52nd verse, we know that he's coming at the last trump. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's like he's all over the place. So I'm a big
hold up, don't forget, he's coming 3 times. He's coming 3 times.
3 times. You know what I'm saying? So even though the same I guess you could say rapture that he's talking about in Matthew the 24th chapter, it tell you in verse 20, Matthew 24:29, it lets us know that the sun shall be darkened and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. You know what I'm saying? So what? All is gonna be blotted out.
Hold on. Don't forget. And every eye shall see him.
Every eye shall see him. Every knee shall bow. So you mean tell me all this gonna take place? He's just gonna be hovering over for 7 years. We just gonna be looking like, hey, what's up? Sure, you know, it just don't make sense. So I'm a bit lost. You know what I'm saying? So
all right. So let me clear it up just a little bit, because this is totally Rabbi Lewis's fault. He did this. Now I open up the floor for him to to go into the who is Yahawashi praying to, but then he wanted to throw this other stuff out there too. So I can't, as a studious student as I am, I can't let these assertions go unchecked. I have to be able to deal with these things because people are watching, right? And so it's imperative that, and let me give a disclaimer. The views that are being displayed on this show from Rabbi Lewis is not a direct reflection of the source. I want to make that clear, okay? This is my brother. So I'm trying to give him an opportunity to bring forth his information. But if he makes claims that I cannot allow to be unchecked. So the first claim he made was Jesus did not die, right? So we had to deal with it. No, the first claim was the rapture. Then he went into Yahawashi didn't die. So okay, well,
right. Thomas said that
right.
He just
he was up. He
went to India.
He came off the cross, Maharakah, and then took a plane to India.
Right.
Or camel. All right. Right. Yeah, man. Get the polygamy worlds, man. Support the brother, man. Right. So real quick, I want you to be able to respond, Rabbi Lewis, but you've already admitted, family, according to the book of Matthew, Christ actually died.
Facts.
That's a valid source that you can trust. Okay.
So it's like we got that, but now who's he pray to now? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, where's the original topic?
Right. So we're gonna get to it right now. I'm gonna pass it over to Rabbi Lewis to actually deal with that. So I just wanted to. Then that rapture thing, man, is we beat that dead horse for years now.
Yeah.
You understand? Because Christ ain't coming back multiple times. Okay. And then when you're raptured, you're not going to be up in the cloud eating grapes while everybody on earth is suffering.
Eating grapes.
There's a purpose for suffering. There's a point for punishment and captivity. There's a reason that you go through captivity. It's for our learning. It's not, you're not going to give the benefit of learning to someone else. We need to learn. This is why we're going through what we're going through, to get this experience so it can be under our belt. So when we do transition into power, we'll know what captivity is. Mm-hmm. All right. So now, Rabbi, I want to give you the floor. Let's deal with who did Yahawashi Jesus pray to, brother?
Sure. Nice to meet you, Brother Judah.
What did he say? I ain't hearing. What did he say?
Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah. Shalom, shalom, shalom.
Shalom. All right. 3 things. Who do you got before we get into that? Inshallah. So you had a guy named King Solomon, right? King David had too much blood on his hand. So Hashem told him he's going to use his son Solomon, right? Now Solomon made many strange wives. And the Bible never mentions he had Edomite wives, but the Bible never mentions the Edomite god Kos. Now Kos is the god of the Edomites, but the Bible never mentions Kos in respective to Solomon's wives. It never mentions Kos. It mentions Chemosh, who is the god of the Moabites, the Ammonite god. It mentions the other gods, but never mentions Kos. So if you look up Kos on Wikipedia, it tells you that Kos and Yahweh are the same God. This is why Kos is never mentioned under Solomon's reign, because Kos is Yahweh. The God of the Edomites, and Yahweh or Yahweh, pronounced Lashwan Kodash, is actually Kos. Kos and Yahweh the same God. Well, let's prove that. There was a guy in Chronicles, I believe it's 4th chapter. His name in Hebrew actually means Kos is Yahweh, or Yahweh, however you want to pronounce the Tetragrammaton. So, can you guys hear me? You with me?
No,
go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead. So look up Kos on Wikipedia to tell you.
Okay, look at what is it? Spell how you spell it?
Kos, Qos. It'll tell you that Kos and Yahweh are the same deity.
On Wikipedia.
The God is hold on. If we go put so I want to say one thing. Let me look at that, right? If that's okay. So
let me ask you a quick question. What does the word Kos mean?
Kos is the God of Kos was just a title for Yahweh.
That's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you, what does the word Kos mean? If you say
pull it up. Let's get the chapter and verse on that so we can get that pulled up while Judah's asking this question.
Yeah, so this is why Doeg, the Edomite, it says in the.
Hold on, brother. I asked the question. What does the word kos mean?
Yeah, we're gonna put type in kos deity. You'll see it pops right up.
It's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking what is the word? Yo.
Kos means like a
Never
bow.
mind,
Hold on. Kos means, hold on, brother. Kos means like a bow,
And what does Yahweh mean? Or Yahweh?
Yahweh, Yahweh means he who exists, if I'm not mistaken. So
they don't mean the same thing, correct?
No, Kos was the title for Yahweh. It was like a title.
I don't think you're hearing what I'm asking you, brother.
Now let's type in Kos and go under. I show where to go. His name means bow.
I typed in COS, right?
QOS. Bring it up on the screen.
You mean QOS?
Yeah, Kos deity. And then go under where it says Kos and Yahweh. You'll see the scholars say Kos, the Edomite God Kos and Yahweh are the same deity.
All right. You said I'm on Wikipedia, right? So it's the COS?
QOS.
Q. You said Q.
Yeah, QOS.
Oh, QOS. My bad.
And type in deity.
Oh, right there. Deity. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, go down to where it says Kos and Yahweh and read that. You'll see that the scholars say they're the same God. The God of the Edomites, Yahweh.
The Wikipedia scholars?
Yeah, under Kos and Yahweh.
Hey, do me a favor. Hey, scroll back up to the top real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so right there at the top, can you do me a favor? Can you read that first line for me?
Edomite.
Now I'm talking about him.
Yeah.
Oh, it says Kos, Edomite, Koas, later Kos, Hebrew Kos, also Kos.
Hold on. So right there where it says Hebrew, right?
Uh-huh.
Can you identify those three characters for me?
Yeah, Kos. My background's in Arabic, but go ahead, I'm listening.
Okay, so the reason why I'm asking you that question, that's the Hebrew letter Kuf. You know what the second letter is?
No, what is that?
So in Hebrew, in the modern Hebrew, they have a system known as the matrix.
Nikud. What's the Nikud?
No, Nikud just means dots, brothers,
or
dot.
Okay, go ahead.
What he just pulled up, and somebody highlight that Hebrew word for me, please.
Sure. You can do that.
Right there, right?
Okay, yeah. So Hebrew goes from right to left.
Correct.
And so you have the first letter Kuf, and the middle letter is what's called a cholam. It makes the O sound. Then you have the Hebrew letter Samech, and it does say Kos. So how do you spell Yahweh or Yahweh in Hebrew? Is it Kuf, cholam, Samech?
Okay, go down to where it says Kos. Then and read that, brother. The brother who had the screen pulled up. Sorry.
Oh, hold up. The next line says he was the Idumean rival of Yahweh.
Man,
yeah.
Look,
right. Hold on, brother. Go to the bottom. Go to the bottom where it says Kos.
Oh, so we can't rock with the top.
Wait, before we go to the bottom, you have yet to answer a simple question. How do you spell who we call Yahweh or Yahweh? Is it the same exact way as Kuf, Cholam, Samech?
No, it's Yod, Alif, Hey, Wah, Hey, Alif, Hey.
Right? No, brother. It's Yod, Hey, Wah, or Vav.
Oh, of course, yeah. It's tetragrammaton. It's Yod, Hey, Wah, Hey. Correct.
You know what tetragrammaton means?
Yeah, it means the 4 letters.
Okay, so how many letters is this right here?
Kos or Yahweh?
Kos.
It's 3 letters.
Okay, thank you.
How do you say the word letter in Hebrew?
Oh my gosh, brother. Number one, you have yet to answer a question. And you
go down. All right, go down to where it says Kos and Yahweh and read that, please, somebody.
So a letter, or are you referring to a letter? It can be igret in Hebrew.
Okay, fine. My background's in Arabic, but go ahead. Kos and Yahweh.
Wow.
So you just go this and know the Hebrew.
Brother, we can go back and look at that as well.
He said,
hold on, family. Hold on. Listen. This Maharaka has a particular line highlighted. Are we going to ignore this, Rabbi Lewis?
No, I got you. We'll go back to that. Go down to the bottom of the page. I will address that.
All right.
What? Okay, so
he says his background is in Arabic, but yet he's teaching us on Hebrew.
Right.
I study Hebrew as well, but I'm academically trained in Arabic.
Okay.
Go down to Kos and Yahweh, please.
How well do you read Hebrew?
My Hebrew's mediocre, honestly. I can read it, but I'm not a scholar in Hebrew. I'm a
You
scholar in
shouldn't
Arabic.
be teaching the language that I can read.
Okay, go to the bottom of the page and read that, please.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the bottom from the top where it breaks down this word here and showing that the Edomite God was a rival of the Hebrew Israelite God.
We know that's bogus because
in the beginning.
Hold on, brother.
That's what it says right here.
Before you read that, can I say one thing here before we read that?
Go ahead, brother.
This is why Doeg the Edomite worshiped Yahweh, because it says Doeg the Edomite he tried to kill David, correct? For King Saul. Doeg the Edomite worked for Saul. He tried to kill King David, but it said he was stayed in I think it's Chronicles. And it says he was there because he was observing the Sabbath.
So you think.
Okay, go down to Coasting Yahweh, read that.
All right, that still don't change. I'm gonna read this, and then we're gonna read what you're talking about.
Sure, go ahead.
He was the Idumean rival of Yahweh and structurally parallel to him. So they was not the same.
Okay, we're about to prove that. Go down to the bottom of the page.
You can prove that. It's already said it right there.
Wow.
Coasting Yahweh, please.
Hold up. It said it occurs twice in the Hebrew text, right? Where in the Hebrew text does it appear? In the book of Proverbs and Ezra.
Yeah. Okay, go down to Coasting Yahweh, read that.
My man, so I don't care what y'all talking about. Go down! Go down!
No, I'll address anything you want to address. I'm not running.
Man, that thing just crushed you from the top.
Okay, can we read under Coasting Yahweh, please?
Oh, man. Go ahead. There you go. Read it.
Read that, brother.
Unlike the chief god of the Ammonites, Milcom, and the Moabite Chemos, the Tanakh refrained from explicitly naming the Edomite Chios, whatever you call it, right? The Edomite Chios. The omission may be explained according to some scholars by assuming there were close similarities between Yahweh with Chios that would have made rejection of the latter difficult. Finish.
Read on.
Multiple poetic refrains in the Hebrew Bible claim that Yahweh embarked in some form from Seir in the region of Edom. Recently, the view has been advanced that Yahweh was originally a Kenite god. Recently now, whose cult spread north of Median to the Israelites. According to this approach, Chios might have been. You got might possibly have been a title for Yahweh.
I'll read that again.
According to this approach from the multi-poet refrains and these people, these modern day views and opinions. Right. That Yahweh was originally a Kenite god whose cult spread from north of Media to the Israelites. According to this approach, this ideology, this idea, this newly idea, Chios might possibly have been a title for Yahweh rather than a name. So what are your point here, bro?
Read on.
Oh, are we gonna read more madness? A further point.
He's not reading more madness.
Connecting Yahweh with Chios, aside from their common origin, now is the common in their territory, is that the Edomite cult of the latter shared characteristics of the former. Thus, we find the dog, the Edomite, has no problem in worshiping Yahweh. He is shown to be at home in Jewish sanctuaries, which he isn't supposed to follow our powers anyway that live amongst us. Circumcision and the sincere Jewish rite was practiced. Man, you got to read your own doctrine, man.
Man,
that's cool.
This thing is just This thing is killing me, bro.
Hey, can I just
discredit its own self in the reading, bro.
Hey, can I just ask a simple question?
Yeah, brother. Go ahead.
Okay, can you do me a favor real quick while you got your screen shared? Can you go to can you pull Exodus chapter 20 in Hebrew up for me, please?
Come on, Ak, man. Come on, Ak, man. I'm gonna add my little joints in here too, brother.
Yeah. Just pull up Exodus chapter 20 Exodus chapter 20 in the Hebrew language, no English, just all Hebrew for me.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second, brother. Please.
You are good. I just got a simple question.
So you're just able to add words in the Wikipedia as fact.
Publish changes.
This is all lies and lies and lies. Stop the damn lies.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Uncle Judah. Yo, this is y'all gotta turn this on, boy. Oh Lord, this dude, my heart is an idiot, bro.
Yo, are you damn serious, brother?
Straight idiot, bro. I cannot stand this dude. I hate this dude.
So look, family. For those of you that are watching, for those of you that are watching, when you don't have substantial sources and you just pull from any kind of source that might support a particular stance you may have, does not stand against scrutiny. So anytime you're doing research, vet and validate your sources. This is a message from the source.
Boy, this dude is straight
up. Rabbi, you can continue on.
Oh, no, wait, remember I had the question.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead,
Judah.
Exodus chapter 20.
You ain't got no bombs or nothing, booms.
Yeah, I ain't got it.
No effects.
Oh, wait, I can share my screen?
Yeah.
Oh, we in the game. Okay,
yeah, cool. You can share your screen, bro. Do your thing.
Let me see. Share my screen. Is my screen being shared?
Oh, no, not yet. On your mind, I got to click on it. There you go.
It's being shared now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. All right. So, real quick, what's the brother's name again?
Rabbi, thou should not call any man rabbi.
Rabbi Lewis.
Okay.
Brother Rabbi Lewis. All right, brother, can you hear me?
Right, yes.
Okay, now you said that your Hebrew is mediocre, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you familiar with what I have right here in front of you?
Yeah, that's not Paleo Hebrew. That's modern Syrian. What do they call that? Syrian script.
Well, number one, Paleo just means ancient, and you do know and understand that. For example, if we looking at what we call Bereshit, so the difference between what you call the modern Hebrew and your Paleo, the ancient, instead of Bereshit bara Elohim et hashemayim ve'et haaretz, it would be Bereshit bara Elohim av hashemayim wa av haaretz, correct?
That's Lashon Kodash. That's made up Hebrew.
Lashon Kodash is what is this different word just saying Lashon Kodesh.
Of course, the Holy Tongue.
It's just different dialects. Lashon Kodesh and Lashon Kodash is saying the same thing. The meaning
Kodesh means the Holy Tongue, correct?
You agree that the meanings don't change, correct, brother?
Yeah, sure, but that's made up by Ariyah from One West. That language is made up.
What regardless of how you feel about it, I don't even care about that. What I'm simply asking you,
because One West, that's Ariyah Hebrew. Ariyah from One West made that.
I have no dog in that fight, brother.
I have no dog in that fight. He made the language up.
Brother, can we stay on the point, brother?
So look, bro, I have no dog in that fight. I'm just simply asking you a question because the article that you pulled up had the word kus, which is in the modern Hebrew, which is right here. Am I correct?
Sure.
Okay. So, for example, the same Hebrew that you pulled up, the word kus, for example, do me a favor. Can you read the first few lines for me?
No, I'm not training the Hebrew. I'm training that. Go ahead.
But you spoke on the language that you don't read, correct?
So hold on. Before we put the car for, let me ask you a question. Let me go
Hold
for
on,
it.
brother. No, it's my turn to ask you the questions first.
Let me ask you a question. What was King Saul's father's name?
Before we continue,
Okay,
brother, we're not going to change the topic.
Again.
Go ahead,
asking, because you brought the language up and you said that you are mediocre in the Hebrew language.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
All right. So I don't want to switch the topic and deviate for what the topic is at hand, because from the beginning, that's what's been going on.
Okay.
So if I'm saying Vaydaber Elohim et kod hadvarim ha'elelemor, are you familiar with what I just said?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
If I said Vaydaber Elohim et kod hadvarim ha'elelemor, are you familiar with what I just said?
No, I didn't hear the word Elohim, which means God. I heard a couple other words that I recognize, but not the whole thing.
Okay, so in other words, this would be, and God said, and et, which is of course a direct object, call, which is all. Then we have the word hadvarim, which would be what, brother?
Hadvarim.
Hadvarim.
The earth?
Words.
Oh, yeah, okay. Words, okay.
Now the word earth would be let me see. I know Miss going to be Avadim, Lo Yelecha, Elohim Acharim Apanaya. Right here, brother. This is the word for earth.
Right.
Eretz, which is the land, or you can say Adama.
Correct. Yeah, right.
But then when you keep reading, it says Mitzachat Ba'asher, but my Mitzachat, and here it is again, La Aretz. But anyway, what I'm getting at is this word here. What does this say right here?
Yahweh.
Now, earlier you brought the word kus, and I asked you what that means, and you said it meant what?
No, Wikipedia said kus was a title for Yahweh.
Okay, now, so is there any text in the Hebrew language that I can read that word? Obviously, I think for a fact that I've definitely shown you that I can read the Hebrew language.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you demonstrate that. So yes, what was King Saul's father's name?
Brother,
he was the son of who?
Whoa. What we won't do is we won't deviate from what I'm asking.
We're not deviating. You. What was Saul's
you
father's
name? Deviate. I'm asking you to show me a scripture where that word is mentioned in the Tanakh.
Saul's name, his dad was Kos. He was named the son of Kos. Saul, King Saul's name was son of Kos.
Do me a favor.
That's how's that?
Look.
How's that?
What does that mean?
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know that. King Saul,
right, to be Saul dad ain't Kios. What kind of shit?
Brother, I think it would be safe to say that you are not the person to listen to when it comes to the Hebrew language.
Brother, you moving to go. What was King Saul's father's name?
Brother, you have yet to answer the question that I've asked you.
I just told you.
You won't deviate or you won't box me in. I'm asking you to show me the word kuts in there, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at what you say, Yahweh, and let's do a comparison and let's see if that's the same thing. I don't need Wikipedia to tell me something that I can already read.
Okay. Would you study Hebrew?
Oh my God. I'm gonna let y'all have that.
Would you study Hebrew?
Man, my man is trying to come on, bro.
Hey, look, real quick, propolybook.com. Get the book, The Unwritten Rules of Polygyny, or shall I say the Hachukim Habilti Kitavi Nashim Revolt.
Go. That's a quick promo. That's right.
Hey, hold up. Judah and bounced already. So, hey, look. So your whole thing was, you correct me if I'm wrong, Rabbi Lewis, was that Yahawashi, i.e. Jesus, was praying to Kos. Is that what you're telling us today?
No. That's not what I was saying. I'm going to get to what I was saying now.
Okay, go ahead.
I say this best for last. So, in the Bible, Jesus says, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani, correct? On the cross. God, my God, without forsaken, right? Is that correct?
Say what you said again, brother. You said it kind of quick.
Jesus on the cross said, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. My God, why did you forsake? He called on Eli, correct?
Okay, let's pull up the scripture, man. Pull up the scripture.
Sure, I'll pull it up.
Pull up the scripture. What are we talking about now?
The topic of the discussion, who did Jesus pray to? I say this for last.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Okay, go to Yemiah, you there? Yemiah, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Out.
Go to Matthew 27 and 46. You guys there?
Yes, we here, brother.
Matthew 27 and 46. Pull it up on the screen.
Pull it up, Maha?
Yeah, yes, sir. I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up for you. Matthew 27. You said what else?
And 46.
All right, 27. Well, you like going to Matthew's, boy.
We go to Mark 15, 34.
No.
Pick what you want to do. Pick your poison. Mark 15 or Matthew.
You rocking with Mark?
Yeah, let's do Mark. Mark 15 and 34.
Oh, okay. You ain't against the Mark either. Huh? Well, early you questioning everything. Mark what?
15 and 34. Start of us. Mark 15, 33 through 36.
15. Mark 15. Not 16 and 9, right? 15.
Yeah, Mark 15, 33 through 36. Pull it up on the screen.
You can see it?
No, we can't see it. I see you. I don't see that.
Hold up. Jeremiah, hit the share screen. Jeremiah, share the yeah, okay. All right, cool. So, and when the 6th hour was come, there was darkness over the whole land till the 9th hour. At the 9th hour, Yahawashi cried with a loud voice, said, Elo, Elo, lama sabachthani, which is being interpreted, my power, why hast thou forsaken?
Okay, stop there. So, you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
So, he called on Eli and Sabachthani on the cross. My God, why have you forsaken me, right? So, the people that were there, like, you guys with me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead.
Like, is he called on Elijah? So, there's two narratives. One narrative says they didn't understand Aramaic. That's why they were confused, right? With me?
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Said, say it again.
You there, Jeremiah?
Yeah, I'm here, bro. Why you keep saying every other word? Are we here? We here. We hear you, bro.
Yeah, so he called Eli and Sabachthani, right? Meaning, my God, why have you forsaken me in Aramaic? So the people there were like, is he called on Elijah? Because some people say he didn't understand Aramaic, that's why they were confused. The other narrative says they were mocking him because the prophecy of Malachi said that when the Messiah would return, Elijah would appear, right? Correct? Is that correct?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, what am I getting at? Who did Jesus pray to? This is the headshot. So, in the Codex, you familiar with the Codex Bobanius?
No, we aren't familiar with none of these shit you talking
the
about.
Codex Bonicius, sorry, it's called. Actually, he didn't call on
Eli. Can you pull it up?
Yeah, hold on. This is in my new book I'm writing. I'm working on this thing. Codex
No. Where's the original source?
Yeah, I got you. I'm giving it to you. So, and
are you gonna pull it up on the screen? Is it online?
Brother, I got you, but let me finish. But let me make my point. Then I yield. So he calls me.
Yeah, you can yield.
Huh?
Yeah, you can yield.
All right. Can I just finish what I'm saying? You hear me out, please?
Go ahead, up.
Yeah, man, go ahead, man. But we're asking you what the brothers asked you is for the original source. All right.
I just gave you. It's the Codex Bobanius.
Pull it up, brother. You can say any kind of name, man. You can get Codex Maharaka, Kodak. Please say yeah. That don't mean shit, brother. Prove all things. All right, we need to see it. See the worlds. Like we just saw Wikipedia get smashed through the edit world. Come on, man. But go ahead, man. Say your stuff, man.
Do you got a source, Rabbi Lewis?
That Elo that says my power, saying the same thing after. It's the same thing. What the brother? You don't want to talk no more?
No, it looked like we lost him.
Hold up, let me see. Oh man, I got him in his feelings. My bad, Doc.
Now here you go, right here.
Okay. All praise.
Can you guys see me now?
Yeah, man. We thought we lost you, man.
Right. So can I finish what I'm saying, y'all?
Yeah, but before you do, can you read the source, please? Can you give us that source, please?
Yeah. It's just me. His audio is kind of low. Can you say something, brother?
Source, please. Say again.
Somebody turn down the volume in the back for the.
That was Judah. I muted Judah. Whenever you're ready to speak, Judah, just unmute yourself.
I just want to say he was quoting Psalms 22, verse 1. If somebody would kindly grab that scripture.
Now I'm glad you came back because I wanted to deal with this this quote that he's claiming is a headshot. Here you go, right here.
Psalm 22 and what, Judah?
First verse.
Okay, God. Oh yeah, to the chief musician upon Agilith Shahar, a Songs of David. My God, why hast thou forsaken me? Why art thou so far from helping me and from the words of my roaring? Good script, good precept length.
So, for example, in the Hebrew text, I'll read it slow. We have.
You gonna pull it up? You pulling it up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Get the screen. I pull up the Hebrews.
The Hebrews.
Yeah. See, we do that with everybody, Rabbi Lou. We don't let nobody come in here and not pull up the worlds.
I cannot. Hey, I am done with y'all, bro. Look. Oh my God,
that joy was perfect. That was perfect.
Dude straight said, "Now pull up the world."
Yeah, that was perfect. Good job.
Oh my God. Yo, boy, I cannot stand y'all. All right, so all right, so we have Sefer Tehillim, which is the book of Psalms. Right, Rabbi Lewis, correct?
Yeah, correct.
All right, so the first word we have is the word lim nazeach. Lim nazeach. And this is what you know as the chief musician. Ayelet. So which means on Agileth. Then we have the word ha-shachar, which is shahar. Then we have the word mitzmor, which is a psalm. Le David, which is to David or for David, of course. Then we have the word Eli, lama, azav tanai, or Eli, lama zabachtanai. Remember, you had just quoted there, correct, brother?
Yeah, so here's the point why I wanted to do the show.
Well, before you get the point, I said, do you remember that you just quoted that?
What do you think? I just said it. You think I don't remember it?
So the reason why I even brought this up is to say that you were quoting. Christ was just quoting Psalms 22.
Right.
Would you agree or would you disagree?
I would agree.
Okay. So there we go.
Can I make my point now?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Salakia, that was Psalms 22 and what?
And verse 1.
Throughout.
Can I make one point?
Yeah. Go ahead. I just have to unshare my screen. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Yeah. So people that were like, is he calling Elijah? One there, they said that because they didn't know Aramaic. That's some scholars say. Other scholars say they were mocking him because the prophecy of Malachi says when the Mashiach would return, right? Elijah would appear. So they're saying this guy's the real deal. We got to see Elijah, right? You with me?
You still gonna stand on that one?
So here's the point. Here's the headshot. Why I say this will last, right?
How?
So go ahead.
All right, my bad.
Yeah. It's the last point, and I yield the floor. Here's why I called the huddle on this discussion. So in the Codex Albinus, which is a 4th century Latin text, it actually says.
Can you pull it up, brother? They made me pull up. Can you pull it up?
Sure, I got you. When I'm done with my point, we'll pull it up.
No, I mean, can you pull it up? They made me do it beforehand. So that's why I'm making you do that.
Right.
Let me just make my point.
They ain't let me get away with it.
Let me make my point. We can vet what I'm talking about. Let me mute your mics. You got background on. So in the Bible, it says Eli, how would I say Eli, lama sabachthani, meaning my God, why would they forsake you? Right? He called on Eli, right? Now, if you look at this version of the Codex Borbonis, which is here's the headshot for the discussion where I bring this topic up. If you look at this in the Codex Borbonis, which is a 4th century Latin text, it says that Jesus called on Helios, the Greek god of sun god. So in the Codex Borbonis, almost done, Jesus didn't call on Eli, he actually called on Helios. He prayed to Helios, who was a Greek god, this Greek sun god. And this is found in the Codex Borbonis, which dates to the 4th century, in Latin, and it tells you that Jesus prayed to Helios.
You said dates back to 4th century?
Yeah, 4th century document called the Codex Borbonis. In Latin, it's a Latin text, and it shows you how Jesus didn't call on Eli, as it says in the KJV. He called on Helios. He prayed to Helios. Helios was a Greek god of the sun god. So he actually prayed to Helios, not Eli in the Codex Borbonis, which is the head shadow I called. And then you can find some.
Your headshot is something that dates to the 4th century?
Right.
Can you guys, the Codex, we can pull it up right now, the Codex Borbonis, which again. See, it's like I was saying, the Codex Borbonis, Jesus actually didn't call on Eli. He didn't say Eli Sabachthani. He actually called on Helios.
And this is according to a 4th century text?
A 4th century document called the Codex Borbonis, which is a Latin 4th century document.
And Yeshua or Jesus or Yahawashi, whichever name you want to use, or Isa, he would have existed during what century?
Right. So let me address that.
Right.
It makes no sense because, like, for example,
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
All right. So Philo, for example, was contemporary with Jesus, never mentions him. Pausanias.
Is Yahweh 777? My bad.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I'm gonna give you the floor. In the Codex Borbonis, Jesus actually prayed to Helios, who was a Greek god. He didn't pray to Eli, he prayed to Helios. And that was the headshot about the discussion.
So let me ask you questions at the headshot. I don't see how you get that, boy. I mean, I'm sorry, Salak, Rabbi. What's your name? Lewis. How, when the brother just now, a few minutes ago, went and showed you the same exact quote in Psalms 122, which is the Songs of David. So by that logic, then David was also calling on a Greek god. What's his name again?
Helios, the god of the sun. He's the sun
David,
god in Greek.
So David was calling on the same god then, right?
No, Jesus said he prayed to Helios in the Codex Borbonis. He didn't pray to Helios. He didn't say that. He actually cried out and prayed to the Greek sun god Helios.
No, it's the exact same quote. It's the same quote. It's the same quote. He quoted Psalms 22:1. That's what the brother brought out. It's the same verbiage, the same quote, same thing. And the Greeks wasn't around. The Greeks wasn't around when David was around.
Okay, let me ask you a question. What is the oldest copy of the Bible we have?
You have the Septuagint. The Septuagint definitely.
The Septuagint. What language is Septuagint written in?
Septuagint definitely in the Old Testament.
What languages are written in?
Greek.
Greek. Headshot. The oldest Bibles we have are written in Greek, bro. That's headshot.
How?
Oldest Bibles we have.
Hold on. Is the Septuagint older than the Dead Sea Scrolls?
Yeah, the Septuagint is the oldest complete manuscript of the Bible we have in existence, and it's written in Greek.
Hold up. So you go ahead again, Judah.
Helios, correct? And you said it means God of the sun, correct?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I believe Helios is God. Yes.
Okay, how do you say sun in Hebrew?
Leave Brittany alone! Please!
So hold up. So they didn't. So wait a minute. How did they get a Greek? Where did they get the Greek text from? How did they get a Greek text? Well, where he went at? I mean, God had a Hebrew.
It was translated from the Hebrew
right
into the Greek.
Right.
But I see me now. I don't know what's up with my phone.
Was not the Greek? Was not the Septuagint translated from the Hebrew though?
The Septuagint is the LXX is in Greek.
Was not there a Hebrew text before the Septuagint though?
Show it to me. What's the name of it?
What, brother? Really?
Brother, the Septuagint
You gonna really do that?
We don't have any older version.
Brother, is there a text?
Brother, you on mute, brother. Judah, you talking? You on mute, bro.
Brother,
do you know what Septuagint means?
Yeah, it means Septuagint. Yes.
It means what?
70.
70.
Okay, so it's not an actual name, but it's a number, correct?
It's called the LXX. The scholars called the LXX.
And the Septuagint was put together in where?
In Alexandria.
So, and it was put together by what we know is between 70 and 72
Ptolemy
elders,
Philadelphians.
correct? It was put together between 70 and 72 elders, correct?
Ptolemy Philadelphians.
So, which means, where did they get the knowledge from that they were writing from? They were writing from what?
Right, so it says he translated for his people, for his chosen people, which you know were Edomites.
Out of what language?
Show and prove.
No, I'm asking you.
Good.
You don't know the original language that the people...
That's why I don't debate.
What are you talking about? Hold on. Moses, as I brought up on this platform before, spoke Proto-Semitic. Hebrew didn't exist back then. We already talked about this before, so I'm not going to go back down that road. But
so you're admitting that the Septuagint is a translation.
Of course, Ptolemy Philadelphia is translated for his chosen people.
From what language then, Negro?
Of course, Hebrew.
Get bombs away or something.
I'ma just mute.
So like I was saying, so like I said, Codex Benedictus for the 5th time, Jesus prayed to Helios, the sun god. And that was the headshot. That's why I called the huddle.
Question: What? Hello to my little friend. What book do you subscribe to?
I'm a Muslim. I subscribe to the Holy Quran.
So you read the Quran?
Yeah, the glorious Quran.
Great. Okay, so and you agree that Quran is an Arabic word which means to recite or recitation.
Yeah, it's called
correct?
the must-have. The must-have.
So my question is, if Muhammad couldn't read or write, who wrote the Quran?
Muhammad could read and write. That's bogus.
Show me that. Prove it.
So the word for illiterate in Arabic is ummi, but in classical Arabic, the word for
I'm asking you to show me.
Yeah, I'm giving you the linguistic evidence. It calls him
no, I'm asking, not tell me. I'm asking you to show
right.
me.
Okay,
we
so
don't believe it. Stop.
Okay, so I got you. So there's multiple hadiths for this. In the Sahih Bukhari, it tells you that, for example,
brother, share your screen and show us, not tell us.
I can't share screen. I'm on my phone. So,
okay, well then,
tell us
what should be looked up.
Yeah, so there's multiple hadiths that say Muhammad could read and write. One of the hadiths says that the marriage contract between him and
I'm
Aisha,
asking about the Quran, not the hadith.
Oh, in the Quran. The Quran calls him ummi, which
hold on,
Arabic,
wait, what chapter? Hold on, wait. Let's pull it up real quick. Because what we're not gonna do is let you just get the rambling. Let me go to Quran.com.
Sure.
Quran.com. Okay, now what surah are we going to, brother?
There's plenty of surahs. Let me pull up. Close them a little.
You can see my screen, correct?
No, we can see your face, but I can't see your screen.
Y'all can't see my screen?
No, we can see you though.
Hold on. Why didn't let me share my screen?
Yeah, it's pulled up now. You got it.
Okay, hold on, wait. Let me unshare. Let me share again. Okay, what about now?
No. Can you guys?
Yeah, I got you. Here you go.
Okay, so you can see that now.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, brother. So where are we going? Are we going to the cow? What? Ali? What? I mean, Ali Imran.
Go to, can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Which surah?
Go to Surah Araf, ayat 157.
157.
Yeah.
All right.
Surah Araf, Surah the Heights, ayat 157.
I
Pick
see
your
no
translation.
157.
Surah, it's the 7th surah.
7?
Yeah, 157.
Okay. And you said 157, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Just give it a second. Getting it, got to load as I scroll down. But I'm on my way. It's still loading. I just got to scroll on down, brother. Just letting you know.
Surah 7, ayat 157.
Okay.
Hey, Rabbi Lewis, can you see my screen? Can you read what the comment says there?
Oh, he ain't showing no proof.
Right.
That's crazy.
Man.
Hold on. First of all, I gave it. It's the Codex Borbenicus. I gave you the source.
Boy, my man got all the letters. My man go for all the letters, man. The Codex Xenocidus. My man got all the codexes.
All right, brother. Go ahead.
That says, those who follow the messenger Muhammad, the unlettered prophet, whom they find. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Those who follow the messenger Muhammad.
Can you read that in the Arabic for us?
No, we're gonna read it in English. We're looking in Arabic. Those who follow the messenger.
Hold up, but look, it has it right here, brother. Right here.
Yeah,
So
we can look at the Arabic after I'm done reading this. Those who follow the messenger.
Man, you over after. Why you can't read it first, then translate it, brother?
I did it.
Let's hear us thou. Let's hear us thou read in Arabic, brother.
I'm. Okay. Those who follow the messenger, the unlettered prophet, whom they find written what they have of the Torah and the gospel. Okay, so it said the word there is unlettered. Now look at the word.
So is he violating the rules of scholarship?
Some would say it's not even scholarship.
Damn.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Hello? You guys hear me?
Go ahead, man.
We can, unfortunately, yes.
Okay. So it says the word there, it says unlettered. Let me give it to you in the Arabic.
No, read it,
Rabbi. I thought you was fluent in Arabic, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm intermediate, not fluent.
So do the intermediate version.
Hold on. Let me just get to the actual
Read
word.
the intermediate version for us. We wouldn't know the difference.
It says, yeah, I got you. I read it in Arabic. It says, Aladina Yatabu Ana Rasulullah Nabaya Alamiya Alahadi Yajanahu. So the word there in Ayah 150. You guys hear me? Hopefully.
We can hear you.
Yeah, so the Arabic word.
What line you was reading? With the first line or the second one?
First line. It's Aladina, those who Yatab Una follow, Al Rasulullah, the messenger, Al Nabi, the prophet, Al Ummah, the unlettered. So the word for unlettered there in Arabic is Al Ummiyah. Now, that is a modern translation of the word. Hold on. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. We want to see if you sound the same way the audio does.
Can you guys hear me? Can I be heard? Can I be heard?
Exposed.
Can you guys hear me?
Go ahead.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, brother.
Yeah, so it's
Leave Brittany alone! Please!
hello?
Go ahead, brother.
Aladina, those who Yatabana follow, Al Rasulullah, the messenger, which is the prophet Muhammad, Al Nabi, the prophet, Al Amiyah, the unlettered, right?
Are you reading from? What are you reading from? Can you turn your camera on and read it for us?
No. So
come on, brother.
Omiyah means unlettered. Brother, let me just finish what I'm saying. You keep cutting me off. Can I finish what I'm saying?
Go ahead, bro.
So the word for unlettered there in Arabic is Omiyah, which means to be unlettered. Now, that's a modern interpretation of the word Omiyah. Umiyah has a second translation and interpretation, which is in the classical Arabic, is Fusa of Gadi. And Fusa of Gadi, the original word Umi actually means to be a Gentile, somebody who's a non-Israelite or non-Jew. So Umi can mean unlettered, or it could mean somebody who's a Gentile or non-Israelite. In context, we read this in in Fusa, which is classical Arabic. The word there means to be a Gentile, not to be unlettered. This is a bad translation.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck you were talking about. No offense. I am lost.
I'm lost as a mob, bro. What was you proving this now?
What I'm proving is the word for unlettered.
Let's keep it clean. Now listen. Your point and your kill shot and your primary source was a 4th century writing, correct?
That we have not seen.
Yes, we can pull it right now. It's called pull it right now.
Okay, yeah, let us pull it up. Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Codex, Codex. We know you're ready. We'll pull it up on the screen. We can look at it.
Oh, you want me to type it in Google?
Yeah,
we can pull it up.
All right, CODEX.
BOB IENSIS. Put it up on the screen. Share it so we can see it. You can see that Jesus prayed to Helios, not Eli. In the original text, he prayed to a Greek god. This is the headshot.
That bro, listen.
Boy, that's
not no headshot, bro.
Supreme gas. What you talking about? This right here?
I can't see this. We can see you. I can't see the screen.
Oh yeah, I might got to let it go through. All right, you see it now? Is that what you're talking about?
Spell it again.
My wife's watching. They confused right now too.
Codex, CODEX.
Yeah.
Codex, BOB, Bob. Bob, IEN.
IEN.
SIS.
Okay.
Pull up the Wikipedia article there.
Back to Wikipedia.
The most reliable source on planet Earth.
Edit world. Yeah. You want us to read out?
You go ahead and read that. Let me pull it up. I can follow along.
No, you go ahead and read it, brother. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let's hear Val read this.
You want to read the Greek manuscript off to the side?
I got it. I pulled it up now so I can read it. Can you guys hear me?
We can't see it on the board. Go ahead.
Codex Borbiensis, right? It's one of the oldest Latin manuscripts of the New Testament. The fragmentary text contains parts of the Gospel of Mark and Gospel of Matthew, right?
It says one of the oldest Latin manuscripts.
Right.
New Testament. Yeah.
Key word.
Latin.
It says history. It was probably written in North Africa into the 4th or 5th century. Later, it was brought to the monastery.
Hey! Where you at?
Under history.
Oh, so you're going to ignore that part when he said one of the oldest Latin manuscripts? You're going to ignore that?
Yeah, I already said that. I said Codex Borbiensis is one of the oldest Latin manuscripts of the New Testament.
Okay.
So
Latin.
right there, you already just headshot yourself. But he's at the part at the bottom where it says it's probably.
Oh, in the probably worlds?
Yeah, the probably.
Oh, history. It was.
Hey, Mahal, do me a favor. Go in there and say that it's a fact for me, please.
Go back to Google, brother, real quick. Go to the last article. You see the Daily Beast, brother. Go back to Google.
Go ahead.
That's what it says there, brother. It's fact written. Hold on.
Leave Brittany alone! Please.
Hey, one more thing. Put according to Judah the Shooter.
What's his name? Rabbi what? Lewis. All right, you want to read it now?
Go back out to Google. Go back to Google. And click the last link you see.
It's
thedailybeast.com.
It was never written in North Africa, but by Rabbi Lewis. Yo. Hey, hold up. One more. We gonna finish.
Oh my God, bro, this is so funny.
The power of Christ compels you.
What's today's date, Doc? What's today's date?
Today's date is the 31st. 31st. My wives in there cracking up.
All right, brother. I think we done now, brother. I think we done, brother.
What did they say?
It was never written in North Africa, but by Rabbi Lewis, and is dated to the year January 31st, 2022. Yo.
Oh my gosh.
Yo.
Right about him. I'm always right. It's like when I'm right, I'm right. And when I'm wrong, I could have been right. So I'm still right because I could have been wrong.
All right, you said you want us to go out of the Wikipedia world?
Yeah, go to the last picture, the last link on Google, dailybeast.com, and read that.
Hey, man, hold up 1 second, man. Who is this that just joined?
Man, this Yashar, fam.
Yo,
Yashar.
Yeah, what's going on, brother?
Shalom, fam.
The source, man. What the hell's going on, brother?
Man, it's chilling, man. Just tapping in and see what y'all got going on, man.
Man, Rabbi Lewis in here dropping some bombs, man. You can't handle Rabbi Lewis. He too much.
I know, man. I know.
All right, so you want us to Shalom, Yashar. How you doing, bro? Okay, he want me to go all the way out the worlds, brother. In fact, I'm just gonna click out. Let me start a new one.
You go back to Google and go to the last article, dailybeast.com. You can look at this.
Okay, cool beans. Okay.
All right, so let me just get this straight. Yahawashi Jesus was praying to a Greek god, and the proof you have is a 4th century text that was written 400 years after his death.
I got more proof coming. Hit the last article, ancientbeast.com. You can read the whole thing. It's a short article.
Can you spell up Codex Bar BOBS what?
Yeah, Codex BOB
NSES.
No, BOBIASA.
Right. Okay. We have
the last article. You should see it. It's a Daily Beast.
The last articles.
You should see the Daily Beast. You should see it.
All right. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I don't see. I think you spelled Bobinus is wrong again.
Okay, so let me just click on that right there.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or maybe click on page 2.
No, it's on page 1. It's the dailybeast.com.
Oh. Okay, so where you see it at, brother?
Let's see.
I'm back. I have to go talk to my wives.
Shalom, brother. Welcome.
What I miss?
Nah. He's trying to find a new page, a new link.
Let me send it to Jeremiah real quick. You can pull it up.
A new page for you to edit?
No. I want to see the
Yo, I'm trying to see if that edit's still there. Hold on, let me see.
Man, that was funny.
Oh, it's still there. It was fact. It was... Oh my goodness.
Hey, somebody else on there? I see somebody else on.
Oh, yes, this brother Yasar from the source.
Okay, blessing. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, Mark.
Oh man. Just laughing. Listening.
Man.
Hold on, brother. I'm about to send it to you right now. I'm about to send him the link. You can pull it up. My computer will work.
Woo, boy.
Hey, look, hey, real quick. This is kind of off topic, but it's not one of my best friends who's been listening. Hey, Shalom D-Rock, I know he listening. Been knowing his brother almost 20 years. He's just coming into the truth. He don't know much yet, but this is what he just this is what he just said in the text messages. This is what he said. Now, the brother right here, he ain't really familiar with our culture. He said, "You were killing dude. He got his resource from Wikipedia, which can be edited." Then he said, and dude couldn't answer straight questions. Rabbi Lewis is looking crazy, right?
Yeah. I sent you the link. You can pull it up.
Oh man.
Yeah. I just sent you the link on Facebook. You can pull it up for us.
Well, what's the plan?
Our brother solid though, man. He ain't rattled, man.
Yeah.
I see we got to rattle a few times.
Yeah. If you could, I just sent you on Facebook. If you can pull it up, you can read that.
Yes, Rabbi Lewis, you got to relax, man. Again, give me a chance to do it.
My bad. Sorry, brother. My bad.
It's all good. I gotta send it to my other page.
He got to put you to work to find a new link edits.
Man,
yo,
well, this is so funny.
Yo, Maha, I just sent it to you.
So let me get this
on Facebook.
Yeah.
So sources. This brother coming with some edited information from Wikipedia.
Yeah, and a 4th century book that was written 400 years after the death, burial, and resurrection.
Yeah, 4th century. First, it was the Book of Thomas. Then that was smashed. Okay, let me click on the link, the new linkies. Oh, the Daily Beast. Oh, yes.
Man, that's funny.
The Daily Beast. Where's that thing at? Is that it right there? Hold on. It just pulled up. Hold on a second.
Man, how come you turn this camera on one time?
The Deadly Beast?
Yeah.
He's been reading commentary all day.
I think this is it. The Daily Beast. Can we see if where's this news article, this news click thing was from? The Daily Beast. It's up though. I can share it.
Yeah, we can see it.
The Daily Beast. Yo, you're sharp, man. You're an excellent researcher, brother. Is this a credible source here?
Yeah,
right, I'm trying to look it up.
Nah, this ain't no credible source.
I'm finna push me.
Oh man.
Leave Brittany alone! Please.
It's on Wikipedia though.
Okay, let's go to the author of the article. Let's
Oh
look.
my God, man, my daughter's not cracking up.
Let's look him up. Let's look. Whatever article that's supposed to be in here. Let's go to the author and let's see who this person is. Let's see if he's even credible to even read his information.
So is he violating the rules of scholarship?
Some would say it's not even scholarship.
Damn.
Oh my gosh. I just heard one of my wives. She said, "Wow," when you played that clip.
Hey man, send my love to the little sisters over there, man. Tell them they doing a great job, man. They
all day.
The movement that they doing, bro, is really impacting the nation positively, bro.
Yeah, y'all heard what he said? Well, they about to hear it in a second because it's delayed.
Yeah.
They listen to it now.
Them my little sisters right there, man, doing the work, boy.
Hey, look, one of them, your big sister, she 51.
Already.
Thank you.
Already. All praise and glory, man.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Hallelujah. Girl, hush, I love your age. I said, why you say that, King? Girl, hush.
What we doing here, Mahal? What's going on?
He's not gonna. Okay, he's gonna read. Okay, I'm up here. Oh, my bad, man. I'm up here looking up the Wikipedia world.
We lost him.
He's not here.
No, he gone.
No, you gotta come back, man. Come back, man. Because even in the Wikipedia, they said they got their name from a fictional worlds.
Hold up, he back. Here you go. Here you go.
Yeah, it said I was reading that. I thought they was.
Okay, can somebody read that?
Okay, let's
so at
read
the top where it says the crucifixion was difficult.
Okay, yes, sir. Let's read it.
You should take some of that money you making from them books, man, and get you a better phone, bro. Your connection is terrible.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys.
The crucifixion was difficult. Hold
on. We can't see the article. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, ancient text where Jesus prayed to a Greek god.
Wait, hold on, before you go. Is Candida Moss the author of this article?
Yeah, get you a split screen and look her up real quick, man. Let's see what the hell this is, man.
Yeah, let's see what she.
Get you another screen real quick, Mahal. Look her up real quick, man. She probably a late night pole dancer or something. We don't know who this woman is.
Yes, sir. Let me get it right quick.
Yeah, see, Rabbi, we have to vet the sources here at the source, man. Otherwise, we're not holding to our name. Gotta vet the source, all right.
So let me share the whole screen. Hold on. Okay, Candia Moss. Candia Moss is an English New Testament scholar.
Oh, read that again.
Candida R. Moss is an English New Testament scholar.
He's a New Testament scholar, you know.
She, and historian of Christianity, who is the Edward Canterbury Professor of Theology.
Okay, so let's go to the article. I know it's getting late. So we can look at the article.
No.
Oh no! You said
we're not gonna run from this theology now.
Right. What you thought?
We're not gonna run from that. You bugging. That nigga was like, hey, let's go over to the article. No, we're not gonna go run from this. World's here, Esau.
Hey, you say what?
Cemetery schools. What are you talking about? In the Department of Theology and Religion at the University of Birmingham's.
Oh,
so she got her information from the University of Birmingham.
Yeah, let's look at the article real quick. I know it's getting
London,
late,
United Kingdom. That man keeps saying it's getting too late.
My phone's still charged. I'm saying, just look at the article real quick.
Man, Yashar said what you thought.
Okay, man. Whatever, man. We already got our answer right here, brother.
Read the article real quick for the people so they can get the information.
The white woman. You gotta relax, man. We just looking at the source, bro.
Is that Mark Zuckerberg?
You do look weird.
Man,
yeah. University of Birmingham. That's what's you Birmingham, man. England. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's right. English peoples. Okay. We probably can look her up, get some more information about her later on.
Oh.
See, we'll get to the author.
Hey, Mahawk, somebody said something in the comment. Can you read that real quick?
Yeah, let me see. Let me see. Facts or fool, brother? Lions in.
It's on the screen now.
Dancing and moving like a soul train. Not on the sauce, bro.
Right.
Oh man, let's get this. Let's get
for reals.
For reals.
Hey man, shout out to Jeremiah, y'all. Please say to y'all, man. He got me my first garment, man.
Shout out to
like
the brother, man.
2015, 2016, man. Get your garments, man. That's what you need to do. How about that?
Right.
Get your garments.
These are a bunch of articles. The way we think about Messiah is very problematic. Boy, she got some joints on here. Does God take naps?
Boy, she confused as hell. She like, what is all this?
Does God take naps? She wrote.
Now let's just understand what we're looking at, fam.
Oh, man.
All of these so-called topics.
God take naps.
Right. Now, let's just stop right there. Does God take naps?
Right.
You don't find that nowhere in Scripture. Now, where in the hell did she get this topic from?
You can go back on topic and read the book.
Hold on, General. I believe the brother he want to say something real quick.
So is he violating the rules of scholarship?
Some would say it's not even scholarship.
Damn.
Because she got a degree at Birmingham.
Shout out to Dr.
That gives her the authority to speak on our heritage.
Right, the white lady, Esau.
Are you fucking kidding me? Excuse my language, family. My apologies.
Yeah. Hey, so we're gonna get to the article. But before we do, man, hey Mahal, can you share the what I just sent you, man, for the people, man? New design, man, for the Masharah Yasha'Allah, man. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy, man. It's on hoodies and t-shirts.
Fire.
Get with Garments of Vengeance, man. We doing our thing out here, man. One more time, Mark. Yeah, bring it up.
Y'all gonna see us with this joint, you feel me?
Yep.
Showing folder. Just want to open it up a little.
I always remember to support your nation, man. Yeah.
How y'all like that?
Yeah, that's fire right there.
Shout out to my elder Parzah, man, for the design, man. Did an excellent job on that thing, man.
Come on. Got the little torch right there in the worlds.
Yasharala everything.
Yeah.
Hey, Judah, what that Hebrew say?
Oh, my bad. We put it back up. Judah.
You're on mute, Doc. Judah, you're on mute.
Can you hear me? I was saying, dang, I've been saying it the whole time. I know I was muted. I've been asking Rabbi Lewis, did he know what that says on the shirt?
Rabbi said, man, get to my dang articles.
Hold up, man. We're gonna get to his article, but what that say?
Rabbi Lewis.
Did he tap out? Look like he tapped out.
He ain't tap out,
he blanked out. But yeah, man, look, man, new design, man.
Come on, my bad. Let me get it back. Let me get it back.
Hold on, man. I got one more I want to share with you, man. One more. Check this out, man. It's hard body right here. Check this out. Hold on, Rabbi. I'm gonna bring you up. 1 second.
Yeah, he gonna bring you up, Ak. You can see more of the
Yeah, same actually. That's cool. Yeah. Wait, what would you say was your favorite?
Hold on 1 second here.
Atlantis is making people insane on Twitter.
Wow, I guess he really do everything. That's really cool. So what's the challenge you need to do? So you have to escape your relationship, I think. And then everybody points your weapons at you, and then if you don't get us from you later, you die. Right.
Boy, man, that Job 13:4, ye are forges of lies, man. So you got a bunch of articles full of shit sandwiches. What happened to Jesus' foreskin?
Bro,
What?
Why did she even have
Yo, stop playing, man.
Come on.
Are you serious? You weren't about the Messiah's rod freak white lady? She was some of the messianic rods or something. What's wrong with her, yeah?
She crazy as hell.
If you were a Christian in the Middle Ages, you could not enter a church without hearing a story about the saints whose relics were housed there. Everyone loved relics, and there was a fierce competition for possession of the remains of those close to Jesus and most widely renowned for their holiness. Given that Jesus had ascended into heaven and closest you could get to the Savior was the body of one of his relatives or followers, right?
Hey, Mahar, I just sent you that last one. I want to share real quick. Then we're going to get to the article, man.
Okay, man. Hey, yeah, Ma, you saw this article, right? I mean, the title.
Yeah, that's off as hell, man.
Man, come on, man. Esau's a freak, man. Is there any fornicator as Esau? Yeah. Y'all see that?
New design, man. Masharah Yashala, man. Show your love, man.
My man said, man, we should have read his article out, man. He here, though, right?
Yeah, he here. We about to read it now.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I want to talk about it. Yeah. Yep. Everything is even over there. Facts. Huh?
Show your love, man. Sourcing the garments of vengeance in the building, man. All right, man. Let's get to the article, man. Rabbi, you'll be able to explain this, right?
Brother Rabbi, we back at the beast, the daily beast.
Rabbi, we can't hear you, brother. We on a daily beast.
The daily beast.
Nobody has you on mute, brother.
All right, he jumped off. While he's jumped off, we're reading the daily beast. Can you go to Revelations chapter 13 now?
Yo, stop playing.
Revelation chapter 13, man.
All right, go ahead. Revelation 13. Which part you want, bro?
And everyone shall wonder.
And he opened his mouth and blasphemy.
Verse 15.
Okay, 15. And he had power to give life to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he caused of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
So now let's go back to the article, the daily.
Right. Lies.
Nice this article, man. Go ahead, bro.
Nice one. Come on, brother. Let's get to it, brother. We was joking around for a little while. But go ahead, brother.
Do you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Go
We
ahead,
ready,
bro.
sir. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Go ahead, pull the article up.
It's up. You don't see it? It's up.
It's up. All right, hold me put my headphones back. Hold on. I got 20% battery. We got to read this and close up.
Oh yeah. You're good. You got the floor. Go ahead, bro. Do your thing.
Hold on. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Somebody read that, please.
Hey, man, read your own doctrine.
You gotta put it back up. Huh?
Come on, brother. Read your own doctrine, man. Try to give me them spirits, brother.
Hello?
All right, man. I'll read your doctrine, bro. The crucifixion was a difficult thing for the followers of Jesus to wrap their heads around. How could this Jesus die such a humiliating death? According to the New Testament, in the waning moments of his life, Jesus cries out, my God, why have you forsaken me? In the Gospel of Mark, these are Yahawashi's final words. The cry of desolation, as it is known, is painful to read and theologically difficult to manage. They don't want to accept it. But one important ancient copy of Mark has a different take entirely. In the oldest surviving Latin gospel.
But hold on, I thought it was a Greek god.
Right.
My bad. Go ahead.
Shout out to Solomon McFadden who watching. My big bruh.
Oh man. But one, they love it. They love to say that part. But one important ancient copy of Mark, ancient copy of Mark has a different take entirely. In the oldest surviving Latin, we keep hearing this gospel in Latin, not Hebrew, not Greek. Jesus seemed to call out to the seems to call out to the sun god Helios instead. You want me to finish reading, or you gonna break this down?
Keep reading, bro.
Oh, we just go. Okay. All right, just gonna keep going. Okay. The book in question, Codex Bob Innes, currently lives at the Turin National Library. Never heard of it. It's easy to overlook the swarms of religious pilgrims who fled Turin each year preferred to visit the city's considerable more famous route instead. It's one of thousands of texts. It's one of thousands of texts. It's one of thousands of texts. It's one of thousands of texts in the New Testament, all of which differ from one another in small and significant ways that scholars use to try to chart the history of the text of the New Testament. So this is a copy of it, one of 1,000. All right, let you know. Though some manuscripts are ordinate to or difficult to read, Bob Innes is refreshingly clear. In the Latin, the letters are even and in as much as it is easy for anyone to read ancient manuscripts. I want to read this one. Where is it? It is comparably straightforward to follows. This late 4th or early 5th century book, or codex, as scholars call it,
had come to Italy from North Africa. Oh, Hannibal. Hannibal was in the 200 before. I mean, that was 700 years before. But anyway, by mistake, when Irish monks mistakenly associated with the missionary Saint Columba and placed it in a monastery in Bobbio. Though the book itself is incomplete and preserves only portions of Matthew and Mark. Oh, portions. There's enough material in it that scholars can draw some conclusions.
Some
conclusions about its age and contents. Some date the version of the Gospels in the book as early as the 3rd century. Some
3rd century.
And connect it to the Bible used by Cyprian, a famous mid-3rd century Carthaginian bishop and martyr. 3rd century.
Mid-3rd century.
Some mid 350. Given that there are no 1st century manuscripts of the New Testament, and there are only a few fragments that have survived from the 2nd, it's a very important text and earlier than the majority of Greek manuscripts.
Right.
Oh man.
So Rabbi Lewis.
Hey Mahar, can you read the screen real quick from a comment?
Man. Rabbi Lewis, what was that article supposed to be supporting in
Progress info of wiki?
The information.
Adumian Queen. I'm sorry, bro got his info of wiki from Vicky, the Idumean Queen. Right, straight out of Europe.
Oh man.
Rabbi Lewis, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What was that supposed to be representing, brother, supporting in your book?
Yeah, that Jesus didn't call on Ellie, he called on Helios on the cross. He prayed to Helios.
Oh, that was an opinion. That was a theory. It wasn't nothing factual or solid about that. But I mean, you took that as a fact.
Yes, in the Court of Business says I quoted 4 times already. It says he called on Helios, not Ellie. He prayed to Helios.
So how do you last question, how do you in anybody's linguistic school of thought, how do you get Greek from Latin, brother?
I'm confused. What do you mean? I'm sorry.
How do you get the language? How do you get Greek? Because you said he called on the Greek God, right?
Correct.
How do you get Greek from Latin? How does that work?
Sure.
Is it the same language? Is it the same language family?
Sure. Give me John chapter 19, verse 19 real quick.
You going to John?
Oh, okay.
Jeremiah, didn't he said John wasn't even a real book?
Of course it ain't. I mean, it's not a yeah, I agree. But
so why are you quoting it?
I'm so confused now.
Why are you quoting John? You can't quote John. You just discredit John.
So John is gonna prove the Greek coming from Latin.
Yeah.
Let me show my screen real quick. Can I do this, y'all, please?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Okay. So, is it shared yet?
Yeah, I gotta click it in.
Yeah, you good, Ak. It's up.
All right, real quick. We got here we go. Right here. We got Hapsora Hakadosh Al Pi Yochanan Perek, chapter 19, verse 19. We have Uphilatos Ketav Al Luach Vayasim Al Chesluf Vazeh Daber Miktavo Yeshua Ha Natzre, which is the Nazarene Melech Hayuhadim, the King of the Jews. Now, what is something that you want me to point out in this verse right here for me, brother?
Next verse 20 is the point.
Verse 20. Hold on, wait. Before we do, what are we getting in verse 19? Just so I can understand.
It was said when it was said on the cross, Jesus is now the King of the Jews.
You say what?
It says Jesus is now the King of the Jews.
So you do know right here, like, so for example, you have Yeshua, Hanasrei Melech Hayuhadim. What do you get from that right there?
It says Pilate said he was the king. Jesus, the King of the Jews.
Okay, so I'm trying to establish what are we getting in this verse?
Nothing. Verse 20.
Okay, Vayuhadim Rabim. Then we have the word Kara'u. Coming down, we have Et Hamiktav Hazeh Ki Hamikum Asher Nitz Lav Shem Yeshua Karuv.
Right. So English it says this title. Hold on. It says this title then read many of the Jews. The place where Jesus was crucified was nigh to the city, right? And it was written in Hebrew, Greek, and Latin. So the sign that said now Jesus now King of the Jews was written in Hebrew, Greek, and Latin. So Latin and Greek were being spoken at the same time historically.
Well, so right here we have the word "ve," which is "and," Romit. This says Roman. You know that, right?
And it says this is the title that read many of the Jews. The place where Jesus was crucified was out to the city, and it was written in Hebrew, Greek, and Latin. So Greek
Roman.
and Latin was being spoken.
You agree that that's Roman?
Roman, yeah.
Huh?
Roman, because the Romans spoke Latin.
Correct. So the reason why I was saying that because the text says Roman.
Yeah, because the lingua franca of Rome was Latin.
I get that, but oh my, I think you have hearing what I'm saying. I'm not arguing that. I don't have no dog in that fight. So what's your point?
You keep asking about Greek and Latin, Greek and Latin, Greek and Latin. Greek and Latin was the lingua franca at the time. They were speaking Hebrew, Greek, and Latin.
Well, Greek was according to a little research I did, it says the exact evidence of an historical culture. Hold on. I'll just pull it up right quick if I can pull it up right quick, Judah.
Mm-hmm. Let me share mine. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, my okay. It says a recognizable form of Greek was spoken and written in the era of the Mycenaean Bronze Age, some 1,500 years before the birth of Yahawashi and the rule of Augustus Caesar. So Greek been around a long time, and you're reading Latin translations. That was like 350, after the Yahawashi and 4th century text. And you say that's older? That's the oldest worlds? I don't know, man. But that's all I want to say, man. All right, Greek is older than Latin or Chinese. Dang. Ancient Greek is a historical stage in the development of the Greek language spanning the what's that? How you say that word? Okay. 9th century BC, classical 4th century BC, Hellenistic period. Greek been around a long time. Huh? It's like the Greek. I mean, like the Hebrew.
So, what I do understand about language is that Latin, right, will be considered what they call Indo-European language, right? And the Greek is actually one of the Shemitic languages because of our priests that came in and created the Greek script. It wasn't really a language that they spoke, the script that we're talking about, that I'm speaking about. So I'm trying to understand what you're saying when that article that we pulled up said he prayed or called on the Greek God, but then in the actual article itself, it talks about a Latin God or whatever they call it. How is that making sense to anybody that has an understanding?
Right. And then it's saying that Pilate, because I'm reading here in the Hebrew text, Pilate wrote this on this tablet and put it on the stake. And
Who wrote it? Pilate.
Pilate.
The heathen.
Yeah. It says it literally says right there when I read it.
Right. And they said he's not the king. So they were talking about, well, I wrote it already. That's it.
Yeah, I see it right here. Uphilatos Katav Al Luach. Right there. He wrote it on the tablet.
Wait. Scroll down. No.
Yeah. It was something you saw, right?
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I found it. It was right. Damn. I think I saw it too, man. My bad. It says something about Helios and all that.
Yep.
Right here.
Right there. Yep. Read that for a second, because
How about for right? Despite it ties to what someone who might figuratively be called an early Christian celebrity, most people and even most New Testament scholars don't know much about this early Christian text. This is in part because it's in Latin rather than Greek.
Didn't I just get this? Hold on, man. I just said that, fam. I ain't never read this article. I would never even touch this article if I was looking for a source. Like it wouldn't even be in my radar. But how did I know that simple understanding? But yet still, he brings this article to us that has something specifically in the title, but then the information just debunks the whole damn title.
Right.
The scripture he used killed himself.
Right, because he killed them in Psalm 22.
Killed himself. Like, come on now. Like, yo.
Right. You're right, dude, because he said it was written in Greek, right? So he tried to use that. But over here it's talking about whatever, man. Latin.
Look, that's why I asked him, that's why I kept asking him, what did you get from verse 19? And when he wouldn't answer, I just left it alone. Like, all right, bro. What did you get from verse 19? Pilate wrote it, bro.
Right.
Wait, then sections of the story is mentioned in the part of this information. Like, man, what the? Listen, brother. Man.
Where is the headshot?
Yeah.
Where's the answer to the question? Who do Yeshua pray to?
He prayed to Helios.
According to what scripture, brother?
Codex Worbensis.
What version of the Bible do you read?
The Codex Worbensis.
That's the version of the Bible that you read?
Oh, the version I like to read. Probably the CJB.
Okay, what does it say in there?
Never looked.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Complete Jewish Bible. I like to use that.
Go ahead, read it. The Jewish people speak what language, brother?
Yiddish.
No, let me give you some information. Yiddish is not a language; it's a dialect. Yiddish is just it's Hebrew. However, it has a German accent.
Yeah,
Meaning, if I said, "Who that over there sitting in the chair?" because I'm from St. Louis, somebody from ATL may say, "Who is that over there sitting in the chair?" We're both speaking the same language, but one has a different accent. So in Genesis 1:1, it says, "Bereshit bara Elohim et hashemayim ve'et haaretz." They wouldn't say that. They would say Bereshis. Or on the Sabbath, they'll say Shavis Shalom. So Yiddish is not even a language. Yiddish is not a language, bro. It's just a dialect.
Let me ask you a question. Who added the Nikud system to the Hebrew?
Nikud system just means dots and dashes, brother. This came in through the Masoretes between the 8th through the 11th century. However, let me finish answering your question. Because you thought you had something, but you didn't. So dealing with what you asking, the Nikud system doesn't negate the fact of the meaning of the language. It doesn't. The Nikud system, it don't change the meaning. If anything, I actually like the Nikud system. You know what I'm saying? Looking at what they did. But however, the question that you're asking is irrelevant, number one, to what I asked you, because I asked you what version of the Bible you read. You said the complete Jewish Bible. But then we asked, well, what language do they read? You say Yiddish was not even a language. They actually read Hebrew. So it's like, okay, well, where is the version of the Bible that you read? Can you go into the version of the Bible that you read and prove what it is that you're saying?
Can you reiterate exactly what I'm saying?
Can you go into the complete Jewish Bible and prove what it is that you're saying, brother?
No.
This article is killing itself, man. She killing the whole thing you talking about.
You heard he just look. Did y'all hear? He just said no. He can't do it.
Right. Because
He
you
just
making
said
stuff up, man.
he can't even go into the version of the Bible that he holds as sacred and holy, and he's saying that I can't do it with that version of the Bible.
Right.
He's cutting himself.
Hey, Jude, you see what it says? The book must have come from a different kind of source, most likely a late 4th century North African bookshop.
No, but look at the sentence right above that. Mahawaka, look at the sentence right above that.
Yeah. What kind of Christian doesn't know the Lord's Prayer? A non-Christian, or at least that's the conclusion to which many scholars have come in the past. No Christian or Christian employed slave copyists would have erratically omitted parts of the Jesus story.
Leave Brittany alone.
I don't think you read further enough.
All right, man. Rabbi, did you actually read this article a couple of times before you chose to source this?
Yes.
So what made you source this? Yeah, I didn't.
So is he violating the rules of scholarship?
Some would say it's not even scholarship.
Damn.
All right, man. So, as we can clearly see, hey, Rabbi Lewis, what's your faith again? What's your?
Hey, read this one. Hold up your mind. Hey, Yashar, read this part, yo. Look at this part. Yeah, man. Yo, look at this part. Hold up. Y'all just bring it out. Despite its tries to what someone who might frequently be called an early Christian celebrity, most people, even most New Testament scholars, don't know much about this early Christian text. This is in part because it's in Latin rather than Greek. But also because Bo Ennis has some very particular, even shocking features in the proportions of the Gospels that have been preserved. Sections of the story are missing. In some places, the manuscript used non-standard what's that? I'm sorry, I can't say the word right. Abbreviations for the sacred names of God, Lord, and Jesus. When Christian manuscripts would normally have IHS derived from the Greek for Jesus. This manuscript has it spelled differently. There is even a mistake in the Lord's Prayer. More on that later.
Oh, yeah, later.
But the most striking, and you might say, theologically troubling places are those instances in the life of Jesus where the copyist has substituted the name of pagan deities, Helio, god of the sun, and Jove, Zeus, instead of the word of Elah, the Aramaic for my God and sheep. Bomb.
Hold up, Ma.
Boom.
That's exactly why I asked this brother, did he read this a couple of times before he sourced this? And he said, yeah. But he just so happened to miss this.
Right. Starving.
Damn, bro, this is crazy.
So
they admitted that the source, Latin source of the Bible, has taken it upon themselves to replace the name of the Most High God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob with Greek deities.
Right.
And this is the source that you're bringing to us to prove Christ called on a Greek deity.
Right.
Boom.
I would just suggest, after this review, right, that you take it into some real serious consideration to take that book off the shelf, brother.
So I wrote a little verse. I want to share with you all real quick, man. And I want you brothers to listen to the words. I want to make this clear. Rabbi Lewis is a Muslim. Okay? So I'm going to share this with you all real quick before we close out. And as always, when you're dealing with truth music, listen to the words.
Right. Bring it out.
Right? Second here.
He said, never heard of a Muslim rabbi. Tufi. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Man, y'all go get my book, The Unwritten Rules of Polygyny.
God.
ProPolybook.com. Real information on there.
Ooh.
Y'all muted.
Yeah, hold on one second, man.
Oh, okay.
Tell the people about your book.
Man, look. So those who've been following for a while, know that I've been practicing the polygynous culture for a while. So when I'm doing this, I'm clearing up a lot of the misconceptions that people may or may not have about polygyny. For a while, a lot of people have, let's just say, they could, choose a better route with dealing with the polygynous lifestyle and culture. So, in a nutshell, you get this book, it clears up a lot of the misconceptions. So, whether you're for polygyny, whether you're against polygyny, the book is actually for you. You don't have to worry about doctrine because the book is just dealing with strictly just the information. You know what I'm saying? Even on the back, I have a warning. You're never going to be the same after reading this entire book. If you're reading this book, no matter if you're against polygyny or if you're in favor of polygyny, there is something in this book for everyone, and everyone is going to learn the secrets that's hidden from the public outside of poly. So anyway, long story short, it teaches brothers, don't be robbing a woman of her choice. You know what I'm saying? Don't be lying, sneaking, and hiding. Speak against domestic violence. Teach about, going about the right way on how to do it. So if you're a person that wants to build your poly union, you keep running to dead ends, you haven't really been successful with poly, the book is definitely for you. If you're a person that say, I don't like poly, I don't want to practice poly, I don't even believe in poly, the book is also for you as well because it clears up a lot of the misconceptions. You know what I'm saying? You even get testimonies of my wives in there. They giving information as well. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of things coming. We even got merchandise, selling flags. You see shirts, jackets that I had on earlier. You know what I'm saying? We got merchandise. We even got shoes, whether from the Chucks, whether from the shoes like the Jordans. You know what I'm saying? We even got that as well. You know what I'm saying? We got cups. You know what I'm saying? ProPolyBook.com. Yeah.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Jeremiah. Hold up, please say to God, I'm here to challenge your spirit and your faith in Allah. I'm befriending none of you niggas, all you niggas can get it. Hold up, as long as you here, my body feeling the city. Yeah, so let's get it poppin'. Send me your damn head, call me Anthony Hopkins. You ever debate me, just know that you're boxed in. Get into the ring and I'm shooting, not boxing. Put the bullets in the clip, push it in and I'm packing. A whole clip of information that'll destroy your equation. Hell no, I'm not crazy, but go nuts for my nation. See, I'm not even mad at all. Raise the red flag, you a bull and I'm a mad at all. Home of the truth. Nah, home of the work, man. These niggas vexing my spirit, more irritating than shirt stain. You wanna entertain lies when you should have stayed in the church. Israelites telling the truth and you knowing now that it hurts, man.
Hey. Hey. Woo, boy.
Oh. Yeah, man. So with that being said, man, we appreciate you all tuning in to the source, man. As always, man, we're here to vet the sources. We're here to uncover the information. We're here to deal with true research. You understand? And it's our goal not to win a discussion, but to be right in our research. If you can learn anything from us, man, it's to always vet your sources, right? And come with a scholarly mind when it comes to dealing with the truth. Accept the truth, man. Reject all lies. Source game.
Oh, praise, man.
That's right. Shout out to my bro Caleb, Solomon McFadden. D-Rock, I know you watching.
Yo, Mahal, any last words?
Yeah, man. I just want to say, man, I enjoyed this discussion, man.
Yeah, me too.
The brother, he definitely brought a whole bunch of points out, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I thought my brains was on scrambled eggs for a second, man. I didn't know which direction to go. I was here, over there. I grab me a book. I'm like, I'm just gonna be patient and just let it play out, man. You know what I'm saying? And these are the things that have people go into a doctrine, man, because people take you all around the world and quoting stuff that with no proof. In fact, it sounds good. You see what I'm saying? Then they try to disprove the Bible, but use the Bible. You're going to disprove the Bible, but then use the Bible. See, I got a problem with that. You're not going to disprove the Bible and then try to use the Bible. That's the damn devil. I'm not saying the brothers are church being the devil, but the devil know the Bible. Let me tell you that. So if anything, like the brothers say, man, they got to prove, man. They got to have the source. You know what I'm saying? You can have a source, but it's a false source.
Yeah, man. I thought it was real. I thought it was real amazing that when I went to the book of John early in the conversation, he rejected John.
Right.
And then turn around and go to John to try to validate a point.
Right.
That's called hypocrisy.
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 Like the brother on 14th Street back in the hypocrisy.
Right.
That drink with power.
Yeah, you're on mute, Judah. You're on mute.
Remember the brother who I shouted out, who I said I've been knowing for 20 years, he just come into the truth?
Yeah.
This is what he said, no lie. I'm going to read what he said.
Bring it out.
Now, remember, this brother been in the truth for like some weeks. He says, first he said, that meme with the girl that says, leave me alone, please, got me dying. He said, Lewis spoke on the Hebrew language and he doesn't know how to speak it. He said, dude got to be embarrassed. He getting cut. But then he says this. How he going to quote John and he doesn't believe it's a real book? This is what he said.
Right.
Right. So he remember that statement.
Right.
Look, right there.
Abaniah, he would say KO'd himself.
All right, man. So
let me say one more thing. Let me say one thing to and I want to give the brother Rabbi Lewis props though. You see what I'm saying? Because he was supremely patient when we was up there, giggling, joking, and all that. Thanks. He stayed. He didn't flee and ran and got all emotional and all type of crazy stuff. You see what I'm saying? He stood firm on his belief. You gotta respect it. You said I gotta respect somebody like that, man. They stand on their ground, regardless what thou sayest. You see what I'm saying? He's still here. You know what I mean? And I got respect for him, man, because I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I could took them bombs, brother, and just stayed in.
Right.
I don't know if I can do it, man.
Somebody
but
be like,
I gotta give
you
him props.
take a beating.
Yeah.
Right.
He's
Rocky style, Rocky 3. All right. Hey, Rabbi Lewis, man, we're gonna give you the last words.
Alhamdulillah. It's an honor to be on Source Debate again. To do this again is an honor. Inshallah, tonight was edifying and riveting. My name is Rabbi Lewis again. Let's go to Amazon, type my name, Rabbi Lewis. Be safe, guys. Looks like all hell's about to break loose with Ukraine and Russia. Looks like America's going to get involved according to the Pentagon sources. So look up Israel, our salvation draweth near. Shalom.
Shalom, brother.
That's powerful words, man. It definitely tough times ahead of us, man. They're talking about another type of strand of outbreak is on the way, man. I just want to encourage everybody to stay prayed up, keep the faith. Hard times are ahead of us, but we know that we have a power in heaven that's going to sustain us through these tough times. So everyone, just please keep the faith, man.
We quoted Luke 21:28.
Right.
Judah the shooter. Sharps.
King James Version.
Say hello to my little friend.
He's a King James brother. And shout out to Judah, man, for coming up on the source, man, and being extreme help.
No doubt, man.
With this conversation, man. You see what I'm saying? And bringing his expertise here for the platform, man. You see what I'm saying? And humor. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to shout out to my brother Judah, man, and his family, his household. They're doing their thing, big things. In the poly world, for the poly game, man. Brothers. And shout out to Yashar, man, for coming in with the
shout out to
intellectuals.
The elder of the source,
the
man.
general.
The elder of the source, the general. You know what I'm saying? This methodically just sit there like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm familiar with General. I've seen him on here a few times or whatnot. Because I pretty much stay away from like debates and stuff like that because it don't get nowhere. But every now and then I come check him out. So I'm familiar with the brother General Shalom, brother. Peace to you, man. Peace to the whole AOI. Peace to Jeremiah. Please say the Yah. I love you, brothers, indeed and in truth, man. I pray the Most High continue to increase us in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Even to the brother Rabbi Lewis, may the Most High continue to bless you with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And the Most High bless us, so far, as long as our hands is righteous.
Come. General Yashar, man. Close us out.
Share Tubi thing, man. My bad, Doc.
Man, you know what time it is, man. Source up or shut up. Man, all praise to the Most High, man. Through our King, our High Priest, man, Yahawashi, man. I always have a great time building with y'all brothers, man. I love y'all, man. And let's do it again, man, real soon.
God, I love you too, bro.
Hey, listen, man, we're gonna have a week of promotion, man. We're gonna be coming on the source from 8. We're gonna do an interview at 8. We're gonna do an interview at 9 every day until Friday, man. So pray for us, man. Pray for the Masharah Yashala, man, as we continue to try to build, you understand, and actually make a positive impact, man. We will be in Dallas, Texas from the 4th to the 6th, man, for the 16th Hebrew Israelite Summit, right? Bring your family, man. It's a family event. You understand? And we're going to be introducing and extending the hand at the summit. We want more of you brothers to get involved in the government. All right. So with that, man, we're gonna say Yahawashi Shabrakata, Kwam Yashali.
Kwam Yashali.